grateful that you guys are all here. I'm Danny Arce, and I'm with my co-host, Hello. Yeah, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. It's a really great opportunity for the kids. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, it is an exciting time to be here, and I can't wait for these races to get started. We're just about to finish warm-up, aren't we, Danny?
Yeah, we're in for another great session today. Hopefully we're going to see a ton of great swims again.
Yes.
We'd like to take a second to shout out everyone making this possible, our camera crew, everyone involved. We're very thankful for all the officials, volunteers, coaches. This is for the kids to be able to show off their swimming.
Yeah, definitely.
I wish I had this when I was little.
You said that yesterday.
I did.
Yeah, let's go. We'll be starting in just a moment after the national anthem, and yeah.
Today's session we have the 2 free, the 100 fly, 50 back, 100 breast, 50 free, and then the 2 medley relay at the end. So. There we have our rankings from last year's 10 under state. And this is yesterday's, I believe.
Fox Valley with a pretty good lead.
Yeah. Oh, this is the current rankings. We have FMC in first with 319 points. Not very far behind it is PAC at 308.
And behind that is Fox Valley and Chicago Park District, Hinsdale, and then Arise, and then NASA, Chicago Wolfpack, and Bloomington Normal, and Hickory Willow Swim.
So very competitive competition we've got going on today. Excited to see how these standings end up by the end of the session today.
Yeah, it's a close time, close races, and it's hard to get points from this, so we'll see. Who are you excited for, Danny?
I'm excited for everybody. I can't wait to see all these races that these kids have worked so hard to swim for.
Indeed, yes. Oh.
Yeah, if anyone wants to check out the results from the meet today, the results are on Meet Mobile, if anyone's wondering. Yeah, if you miss a race and you want to see your swimmer's time, all the time should be on Meet Mobile.
Positions and everything will be left on. Position times and everything will be left on the official Illinois Swim website, so make sure to check that out too at the end. And yeah, we're just zooming in on the coaches here now, I guess. So yeah, pretty good day, pretty good day.
I told him to talk like that. But no, it's not right in. It's not unmuted. Yeah, I know. I mean, he was talking.
Yeah, so we're just about to start the girls 10 and under 200 freestyle. Heat 1 of 10. National anthem.
We were experiencing technical difficulties for a minute. We're back on the air. About to start the girls 200-yard, 200-meter freestyle. There are 10 heats in this race.
So, Danny, what do you think there's going to be massive time drops from this?
Hopefully. That's always what we want to see in a race like this, especially as we come to
Okay, so
championship season.
the first heat has always yard times because these are times qualified from yards. So yet from the long course. So I'm expecting they're going to be a little slower than the times listed here, just so the people know.
But it's because
They're in yards.
it's longer. It's longer now for meters than during yard season.
Indeed.
All right. Here in Heat 1, in Lane 2, we have Calissa from NAC. Lane 3 is Hannah from Lake Forest. Lane 4 is Leah from GILS. Lane 5 is Evelyn from SCST. Lane 6 is Maddie from PAWW. And lane 7 is Hannah from DDST.
I think we're seeing, an amazing lead from lane 4, I think, Leo. Oh, is that lane 5?
That is lane 5.
Yes, indeed, an amazing lead from her. Evelyn has a grip on everyone on top.
Our camera on focus for,
We're going to see a fast out. We're at a 37.61 and followed closely by a 38.43.
yeah, very tight coming out of that first 50.
See, the thing about this, you don't want to take it out too fast. You know, you don't want to take it out too slow nor too fast. Take it out too slow, you don't have energy for anything else.
The 200 is a sprint.
It is, I agree.
So you take it out as fast as possible. That's usually how I swim it. Coming up past the 125 mark, it will be Evelyn in the lead right now from SCST.
Yes, followed closely by lane 4, Leah. I think it's going to be a really close race. These girls are at it for this.
Yeah, coming up
honestly.
at the 100 mark, it's between the two of them as they come into the flags. Hit the wall, and it will be lane 5. That is Evelyn with the lead. They're going a 44.93.
Followed closely by a 44.37 by Leah.
Yeah, it's going to be a very tight end to this race as we come past the 15-meter mark.
We're seeing a nice fight for second place as well third place as well, right?
Yeah, between Hannah from Lake Forest and then Maddie from PAWW.
This might be an interesting lead. Like, even though they have similar caps, you can't really tell if they're teammates or not, which
Yeah.
it's hard to tell. Now we're seeing a strong pull away from lane 4.
That will be Leia from GILS.
I think she has this one in the bag, Danny, unless
I mean, there's still 50 to go. You never know what's going to happen here.
unless Evelyn here
Coming up
decides
to the
to turn on the jets.
turn, 45-44 for
Oh, wow, the turn was a little sharp. It was really good
Leia.
for Evelyn. Evelyn had that turn in the bag. This is going to be a race.
Coming up to the 15-meter mark on this last 50. We'll see what happens as we approach the end of this race.
It's in between two of really strong swimmers here right now.
Yeah,
Leia
coming up,
and Evelyn.
last 25 meters.
I think I might have to give this to Evelyn, though. She's coming in hot.
That's Leia
Like
in lane
Leia.
4. Leia pulling ahead as we approach the 15-meter mark. She's got like half a body length on Evelyn. Let's see
Now
how the
almost full body length.
she's going straight arm free into that wall.
That breathing, she stopped almost nearly breathing. She's going to finish with no breath. She's going to hit that wall.
Leia with a final time of 2:51.05, winning that heat.
And Evelyn
would
with a
put her-
2:53
That would put her in around heat 7.
of 10. Really impressive times.
Quite the drop for Leia. About to start heat 2 of 10. All right, in the water is heat 2. Lane 1 has Elise from Rise. Lane 2 is Parker from LPD. Lane 3, Casey from Hinsdale Central. Lane 4, Layla from New Trier. Lane 5, Juliet from Tide. Lane 6, Madison from YRV. Lane 7, Quinn I don't know where that is. Lane 8, Nari from our SCST.
We're seeing a strong lead from lane 4. I think she has an extra, but she's also racing for lane 7, coming out of nowhere. The outside smoke is real on this one.
Yeah.
And out of the turn, we're seeing lane 3, 37.70.
And then lane
fast
4
out.
right behind it with a 37.76. That'll be Casey and Layla there.
They're both taking this out fast, Danny. I think between them, they either might die really fast or they might continue to hold this lead and without letting anyone else catch up.
This is really a 4-horse race right now between lanes 3, 4, 6, and 8.
I think lane 3 is pulling away slowly, right?
Yeah, that's Casey from Hinsdale Central.
But at the same time, you can see lane 8, Nari pulling up a little bit farther. She's falling behind now, but maybe she's got a little bit more in the tank after this 100.
Yeah, this last 100 is, I feel like it's the middle 100 that's the most important. So
Indeed,
that 50 coming into this one, that's where you win or lose this race. So we'll see what can happen there as Casey won a 43.3.
Taking it out, yes.
On that split a little slower than her first one, but that's about where you want to be for that 200.
Yeah. You don't want to take, like, your second 50 shouldn't be too much slower than your first one, but not too much faster either, you know?
Quick correction, Quinn in lane 7 is from Rise.
We're seeing a really, well, we just saw lane 3, Casey, pull away just from the rest of the pack. It's now a fight for second between lanes 4, 6, and 8.
A bunch of even numbers that are fighting for second place. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Exactly.
Yeah, that split for Casey will be a 43.73.
Followed closely by lane 8 by the 45.49. Not too shabby, but this is going to be a fight for the last 50.
Yeah,
Casey's
coming
picking
into the
up the
last
pace.
25 meters, Casey pulling ahead. It looks like she's going to take this heat.
If you see her stroke a little bit, Danny, you can see there's a pause in between that first and second stroke. That isn't really a gallop, in my opinion. That's just more like waiting. It's like a fly, a catch-up drill.
Her butt is coming up when she goes in with that left arm.
Exactly. It's like
just a full extension, and it's kind of like a butterfly kick. Casey will win this heat with a time of 2:45.69.
It's a
that
really
would
good
have
time.
her in heat 8 of 10 for this race.
Indeed, this is a massive time drop for her as well. It's from yards.
Came in with a 3:09.2.
Exactly. This is a
no, she had a
yard time.
Yard time.
So this is a very big triumph for her. And we're just finishing up this heat with lane 5 coming in.
Lane 5, that would be Juliet with a final time, and it doesn't show up. Soft touch. About to start heat 3 of 10. They're in the water, and in lane 1 is Baron from FMC. Lane 2, Melody from SCST. Lane 3, Chloe from FMC. Lane 4, Addie from DCST. Lane 5, Abigail from GILS. Lane 6, Kaylee from Mavs. Lane 7, Hannah from KNCY. And then lane 8, Alicia from SCST.
Take a look at lane 3, Danny. You see, lane 2 actually right now. It's got a massive lead on everyone, not too far ahead. But you can really see that V-shape taking in pattern right now, right?
Not really. It's coming up 1, 2, and 3 really up there. The other lanes are slowly falling behind.
You still see that V-shape, which is something swimmers and coaches actually look for when making heat sheets and officials. That V pattern is what they look for.
See, my high school coach, he thinks he's a genius because he likes the outside smoke. He's put his fastest swimmers in like lane 8, lane 2, lane 1, lane 7, depending on where we are. And I mean,
as long as it works, I guess.
We'll see if it works here as lanes 2 and 3 and 8 are kind of pulling ahead in this one.
Indeed,
that would be Melody, Chloe, and then Alicia.
I think lane 3 has taken this out really fast. You can see the amount of the strokes she's taken into this compared to lane 2's slow, like long, strong DPS, which is what you want to look for, in my opinion, in a 200 free. You want to take it with a strong DPS because you don't want to, if you take it out too fast, you're spinning, you're wasting energy, and you're dying. But we'll see what happens after this 150 at this point.
Kind of a short underwater there. Didn't even come up to the flags, but neither do I. Chloe coming up to the 15-meter mark.
Lane 3 is slowly pulling away.
Yeah, she's got quite the lead there. Do you see the breathing pattern?
Yes, indeed I do.
It's 3-2.
Yeah, she's uneven, but it's working for her, honestly. It's like a gallop, non-gallop.
When I first started swimming like the 200, I used to do a 3-2.
Now, before we get into when you started swimming, right? Look at lanes 7 and 8.
Oh, we're seeing a gallop there.
Indeed,
in lanes 7 and 8.
That's your type of free swimming.
That is my type of free. Except lane 8 just took a breath on 2 consecutive strokes. So I don't think the lane 7 is definitely utilizing a gallop there. And that's usually what you want to do in a 200. But I feel like that's more a thing as you get older. I didn't really gallop until about this year, if I'm being honest.
Do you think gallop is effective, Danny? Like,
I believe it's pretty effective.
Efficient, sorry.
Efficient, yeah. You're not using as much energy because it's more of a whole body push instead of just your arms. As Chloe capitalizing on that big lead early, she's going to
sprint in this last
the last 15 meters with a heavy lead, but the race for second is between Melody and Abigail there in lane 5. As they come towards the last 15, they're kind of neck and neck for second place.
I hope that DPS is really paying off at this point. She's got to sprint it to finish this last one.
Chloe coming in with a final time of 2:54.82. And then in second will be Melody with a final time of 3:00.35.
Big, massive time drops from everyone here. We're seeing Chloe with a full 10-second drop, I guess.
Yeah. Quite the race. All right, lane 4 about to be in the water.
Heat 4.
Heat 4 is about to be in the water. All right, in lane 1, it will be Lexi from KNCY. Lane 2, Rowan from T3. Lane 3, Elizabeth from Hinsdale Central. Lane 4, Maze from Hinsdale Central. Lane 5, Joey from Coho. Lane 6, Vivian from RA. Lane 7, Madeline from SEST. And lane 8, Lexi from NASA. Or Wild.
If you take a look at lane 4 and 5, you can see that lane 5 has a really nice DPS, and I think she's quite tall for her age. Like, look at that distance she's getting per stroke, that DPS. She doesn't look too tired off this 200. I think she understands her pace, but lane 4 is sending it. She wants this race.
Keeping up there.
But you could also see that what we saw previously, that butterfly kick as she's breathing.
Yeah, it's kind of like your hips, kind of your thighs. It tends to happen with a more of a gallop stroke because you're coming up higher as you rely on that other shoulder to push you forward.
Danny, can you explain what happened? Like, okay, we're taking this out fast right now. It's still it's lane 5. No, lane 4 in lead, right? Lane 5?
No. Yeah, that's lane 5.
Yeah, lane 5 in lead. We're going to see that V pattern right now. Lane 5 taking charge.
Not really, because lane 1 is right there with her. Lane 1, that is Lexi from KNCY. She's right up there.
This is outside smoke real.
Yeah. Coming into the wall at this 100 mark.
Still going to be lane 5, though.
It'll be lane 5 with a split of 45.01. She's going to be leading it heading into the last 100.
And it's followed closely by a 47.28 by lane 1.
Lane 7 slowly picking up speed. She's coming all the way up. Lane 7 and 8 and even 4 is making a comeback. We'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, lane 7 realized that this is a race. She realized she got to catch up and win.
Yeah. Last 75 meters here as they cross the 25-meter mark. Wow, I almost said yards again.
Lane 5 still in lead, though.
Yes. That is accurate.
Danny, tell us a little bit of the 200. How is this supposed to work?
200?
Yes.
I mean, the way I've always been taught, you sprint it. But the most important part is that middle 100 that I talked about earlier. We just completed that as lane 5. That is Joey.
45.63.
Yeah, 45.63. What a nice split there.
Oh, but look at lane 7. She's caught up.
Yeah, a little bit of a save up Sally, as we call her. She's coming up at the 25-meter mark. She's picking up the pace. Racing Joey. That is Madeline from SEST.
I think Joey sees her. She's picking up the pace too.
Yeah, last 15 meters. This is going to come down to the wire.
Joey sees that she's behind. She's picking up that pace. This is the part where you put your head down, don't breathe, and finish that wall.
They come up to the flags. Madeline looks like she's about a stroke ahead, and she will finish first. Final time of 2:54.17. Joey in second with a 2:55.16. What a race for Madeline. About to start heat 5 of 10. Ooh. And they're in the water there. Lane 1 is Emma from RMSC. Lane 2 is Violet from RMSC. Lane 3 is Chloe from YDSC. Lane 4 is Bellamy from Academy. Lane 5 is Tessa from HOSC. Lane 6 is Young from PPD. Lane 7 is Luna from CPD, and lane 8 is Vivian from New Trier.
Just so you guys know, lane 3 is an 8-year-old, and she is on top of everyone right now. Even though she's younger, she has that stroke that's helping her. She's doing more strokes, more energy to pull in through that first 50. Can she hold on? I think she can.
Yeah, we'll see as we come up to this 50-meter mark. Lane 7 in the lead. That is Luna with a time of 37:30.
Followed closely by 37:85 from lane 5.
That is Tessa in lane 5 from HOSC. We come up to the 75-meter mark. It is still lane 7's Luna with the lead. But really close behind her is Bellamy from Academy there in lane 5. Or sorry, that's Tessa from HOSC in lane 5.
We're watching Luna right now, going at it right now. She's fighting for second. She might be going for first.
Coming into the wall at the 100 mark, it is Tessa with the lead. Split of 43:51 on that one. Tessa growing on that lead as we cross the 15-meter mark on this last 100. The fight for second is mainly between lanes 1, 2, and 7. That is Emma, Violet, and Luna.
We're seeing an interesting finish at the wall right now. It's all about the turn, in my opinion, right? I believe that's lane 1 on top of lane 5, which is Emma.
Is Emma from RMSC. She has the second fastest. She's second fastest as of right now, only trailing behind
Tessa.
Yeah, Tessa from HOSC. She still has a commanding lead coming up to the last 25 meters.
I think she's gonna finish this with the new PB. Honestly, she has a previous time of 2:55.93. That is a hard time to beat, but
last 15 meters here for Tessa. Right behind her is lane 2. And lane 1 neck and neck. That's Emma and Violet coming up to the flags now. Tessa with a final time of 2:46.01.
That is a big PB and a big time drop for her.
An extravagant race, if I do say so, from Tessa. I have a feeling lane 2.
What is the current time
outside
to beat? 2:46.01.
Yeah, outside smoke from this one. I'm feeling lane 2. In the water is heat 6. We have Eve from BNSC Bloomington Normal in lane 1. Marley from Lincoln Way in lane 2. Lillian from YDSC in lane 3. Hania from Coho in lane 4. Lydia from PPD in lane 5. Claire from SCST in lane 6. Antonia from HPAC in lane 7. And Claire from LPD in lane 8.
Danny, I don't know if you saw, but Lydia had by far the best underwater I have seen in this heat.
The underwaters are super important in a race like this. I've talked about how this is a sprint, but realistically, the most important part is that underwater. That's where you're fastest. That's where you get the most momentum, and you won't lose a ton of energy on an underwater.
Exactly. I just saw Lydia pull off that beautiful underwater, followed closely. I think she's going to win this. You said outside smoke. I believe lane 5 has got this in the bag if she continues her underwater and stroke rate like that.
We come up to the 75-meter mark, and it's a 3-horse race right now between lanes 4, 5, and 7. That is Lillian, Hania, and Antonia. But now everyone's sort of clumping together, if you notice here, as we come up to the last 15 meters of the 100.
If you notice, Danny, some of their kicks are galloping, which is interesting because you don't want to do that on a 200, no?
Not really. You want to have an even kick between the two. All right, coming up past the 100 mark, it is lane 7. That is Antonia with the lead.
Oh, she's pulling away now, Danny.
She is.
She took this lead head on, but it seems as if Lydia wants to hold on to that second place. She wants to go for first. If she wants to push it, she's got to push it now. The underwater saved her for the first half, but she's got to use it again on this turn. Currently, there's a battle for second place as well.
That there is between mostly lanes 4 and 5. That is...
No, look at lane 3 as well. She's also fighting for second place. No, lane 2, I apologize.
Yeah, lane 2, 4, 5, and 6, and 8 even are all in competition here. Lane 3 picking it up, but as we cross the 25-meter mark for Antonia, she looks like she's gonna finish this one strong.
You can see her dying, Danny.
Yeah, last 15 meters for Antonia.
People are catching up, but she's got this in the bag. I think she's gonna take a nice time drop, and
the second place spot is completely up for grabs right now as we come into the flags.
Between lane 2 and 4.
2, 4, 5. And it will go to lane 4. Final time of 2:46.08. Lane 2 with a third place finish of 2:46.46.
The correct
new top time?
No, we had, no wait, I'm pretty sure that is new top time.
2:40.34. Heat 6 in the books. We're about to start heat 7 of 10.
2:40 would have placed her in heat 9.
And we are off. In lane 1, it is Emma from SCST. Lane 2 is Sydney from HSC. Lane 3, Adriana from PAC. Lane 4, Caitlin from CPD. Lane 5, Ema from CWAC. Lane 6, Lily from PAC. Lane 7, Penelope from FMC. And lane 8, Ivy from Bloomington Normal. We'll see if outside smoke comes into play here, as it looks like lane 2 is coming out to a lead.
It was a strong start, honestly. They had an amazing underwatering breakout, I think, and we're looking at lane 8 right now, I think.
That is Ivy in lane 8 from Bloomington Normal.
She was really far. She was really close to first place. Everyone here took it out a 36-1. First place took it out 36-1, and followed closely by a 36 overall. Hard to do in a race like this.
Yeah, very tight coming out of that first 50. See what happens for the rest of the race.
People definitely started slowing down here, Danny. You could see the pace drop from the first 50, which is something I don't really understand about the 200. Like, I see people who say the 200 is a sprint, yet they do the second 50 a lot slower than the first one. If it's a sprint, shouldn't you do your second one just as fast as your first?
The difficult part about that is the start. The fastest you will ever be in a race is off that start. And you know what you don't get for the rest of the 50s of that? A start.
That is true.
Just the wall. So that's kind of why we see a fastest split being the first one. Usually your second or third are going to be your slowest, but like I said before, that is arguably the most important part of your race. That's where it's made or broken, is that middle 100.
I think that's what we work on in practice and stuff too. The third 50 is what, even though you're the most dead there, that's the 150 you got to work on just so you can have an edge over the other people. Like, look at lane 2 right now. She's pushing it, but lane 3 is coming in close.
Yeah, lanes 2 and 3 fighting for first and second is Sydney in lane 2 and Adriana in lane 3.
It's going to be lane 2 at the wall first.
Yeah, a split of 42.08. Lane 3 with a split of 42.22.
Who do you call, Danny? Who do you think is going to go up for this?
Sydney.
I think lane 3 is going to come up. I think she's got the chance in the bag. Lane 3, Adriana is coming in. And I think I'm going to take this one, Danny. She's already got that lead. She's got that DPS. She's got to know how to finish now.
Last 15 meters about to be approached between these two, lanes 2 and 3.
Sydney, and then Adriana, Sydney, Adriana, Sydney. Each stroke is counting.
And it will be Adriana in lane 3 with a final time of 2:38.91. A new top time to beat here. Made in heat 7.
I told you. I hate to say it, but I told you so.
You did. Heat 8 about to be in the water. See if the top time will be beaten. Again, top time is 2:38.91. And heat 8 is now in the water. In lane 1, it is Madeline from PAC. Lane 2, Ella from PAWW. Lane 3, Addison from CWAC. Lane 4, Harper from Tide. Lane 5, Corey from SPY. Lane 6, Savannah from Alligators. Lane 7, Cameron from LPD. And lane 8, Delilah from Rise.
Danny, I'll just say, I was at Senior Champs this morning and we were watching the 200 and stuff. These girls are swimming their minds off right now. These times, the stroke rate, the race pace is very similar to what I saw this morning. They are fast. They're taking this out like they want it.
Yeah, after that first 50, the time is off on that board. Still the same times from last race. Don't know what the deal is with that, but I believe it was lane 2 in the lead coming out of that first 50.
Apologies about the time clock right now. They're probably working on it as we speak.
Kind of a 4-horse race right now. Lanes 2, 4, 5, and then 7. And even 6 coming up behind them. All vying.
Oh yes, the scoreboard is broken right now, so you won't see the time being displayed, but
It looks like lane 4, however, is going to be in the lead coming into this last 100.
do not fret about the scoreboard. Harper, we're watching Harper right now, taking the lead in this race right now from Tide.
Yep.
Followed closely by a lane 2. She's picking up the pace.
Let's see if she can catch up in this last 75 meters.
Danny, the 200 for me is like that race between make it or take it. I cannot understand the people who've done this race over and over and over. It's always at that limit where it's not a sprint and it is a sprint, you know?
Well, again, the 200 is most definitely a sprint. You got to take it out as fast as you can.
We just had lane, I think that's lane 4 in the lead right now.
Yes, lane 4, lane 7.
She was out of 40. That was around a 40 pace.
Lane 7 right behind her, and even lane 2 up there.
This is going to be a 3-way race, Danny. Who do you call?
Lane 4.
I'm taking this one in lane 7.
All right, we're going to approach the last 15 meters.
Both of them are picking up the pace. Lane 7's kicking even harder than lane 4, though. She's got her head up. As long as lane 7 puts that head down, that's a finish to the wall with the first place.
And it will be going to lane 4. That is Harper from Tide with the win in that heat.
Unfortunately, the clock is broken, so we won't be able to tell. But if I had to guess, that was probably sub 238, man.
There's no way of knowing.
There is no way of knowing, unfortunately. Please give us a moment as we fix the clock. Great race, girls.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back when the scoreboard is back and functioning. Oh wait, never mind. It's already back.
Okay.
Okay, so we should be good for this heat 9 of 10 and the girls 200 free.
Danny, what do you say to yourself in the 200? Like, if you're taking this by 50, what do you do?
If I'm talking to myself before it, I'm saying first 50, just go. You don't want to be you don't want to be a save up Sally in the 200 because Coach Jeff once told me the energy you don't use, you lose. So in that first 50, you've got to go. And they're in the water. They're in the heat 9. In lane 1, it will be Quinn from WAC. Lane 2 is Allie from WCS. Lane 3 is Lola from SPY. Lane 4 is Isla from BSC. Lane 5 is Sydney from Hazel Central. Lane 6 is Lorelei from Fox. Lane 7 is Ellison from FMC. And lane 8 is Evelyn from Hickory Willow.
Take a look at lane 3, Danny. Do you see that speed she has off the block? She had it carried very well, even though camera quality is a little blurred right now. But you could see that lane 3 and 2 are fighting for it. Who will it be at the wall?
Coming into that first 50, it will be a tie. 35:04 for lanes 1 and 3. That will be Quinn and Lola.
We have not seen this yet, Danny. What do you?
We have not.
I think this is going to be a really fun race to watch.
Yeah, lane 7 starting to pick up the pace there. She looks like she's going to have the lead as we come across the 75-meter mark.
She took it out. The first one a little slower than everyone else, but she's saving it up. She's using it now.
Yeah, right now it's between lanes 1 and 7.
And no, look at everyone else catching up. Lanes 2, 3, 7.
Yeah, this is probably the tightest race we've seen so far.
No V-shape, no pattern. Even lane 4 and 5 are keeping up.
As we come into the wall, it'll be lane 1 with a split of 39.89. She is in the lead as we head into the final 100.
Lane 7's following closely with a time of 40.47. But it looks like she has an upper hand, but lane 1 is just pulling away.
Lane 1. Quite a strong stroke. If you guys notice, she isn't taking very many strokes. It's just they're powerful, and she has a nice kick behind it.
Quinn, right? Quinn is doing awesome. She's like, Which I would kick more personally, but I know how hard it is to do it in this type of race when you're tired. Like, it's hard to find that steady kick when you're also trying to move your arms at the same rate and tempo, you know?
Yep. It's coming into that final 50. A 40.82 split for Quinn. She remains in the lead.
Lane 7 dropped down to 4th, but lane 6 picked it up.
Lane 4 pulling up. Lane 6, 7, 8, everybody. This is not a predetermined race. Everyone's kind of up there.
Lane 1, I think, will take the win on this, Danny. I'd have to say
Quinn there as she's up there in the lead.
Almost a full body length.
Meter mark.
I think she'll take this race, but for second place, I think it has to go to lane 4, Danny. But lane 7 is catching up. It might be lane 4, lane 7.
Quinn with a final time of 2:33.95. That is our top time to beat now.
Oh my God, Danny. It wasn't lane 7 who got second. It was lane 8 with a time of 2:36. Is that our new top time, Danny?
2:30. Where is it? 2:33.95 is the top team to beat as Heat 10 is out in the water. Mariana in lane 1 from CPD. Maddie from Hinsdale Central in lane 2. Mila from Wild in lane 3. Norlin from FMC in lane 4. Megan from VHST in lane 5. Charlie from REID in lane 6. Avery from FMC in lane 7. And Erica from PAC in lane 8. Coming up to the 50 mark. Kind of a tight race we have here. Lanes 4, 5, or sorry, 3, 4, 2, 1. They're all kind of clumped together as we come into the wall. Looks like it's going to be lane 4 with a time of 33.54 up to that first split.
Followed closely by lane 3, that is a 33.64.
Coming up to the 75-meter mark, it's still between lanes 3, 4, and 7. Even lane 5 starting to come up behind them. Really a 3-horse race.
Danny, just for reference, do you know what the 200 yard, hold on. That was the yard time. Let me get the meter time out right now.
Coming up to the 100 mark, it is going to be very tight. Lane 3, that will be Mila with a time of 37.64, and then in second. Lane 4, that is Nora Lynn
from FMC.
Coming up to the last 75 meters. It is still Mila and Nora Lynn. 2-horse race right now. We're seeing a little more dispersion in this race as Mila will remain in the lead with a time of 39.11 on that split. She's still in the lead as we head into the final 50. Quite the race so far. Nora Lynn right behind her.
She's going at it.
Everyone's picking up the pace. Mila's gonna have to hold on in this last 25 meters. We have Nora Lynn right behind her and Megan right behind her. Even lane 7, that's Avery right behind her.
Mila lane 7 is pulling ahead.
Mila starting to pull away as we head to the last 15 meters. The race for second is intense. Mila at the flags, Nora Lynn, Megan, and Avery all vying for second. It looks like it's going to go to Nora Lynn
with a time of 2:29.
I was wrong. It goes to Avery with a time of 2:31.48. No, top 4 spots were all within 0.3 of each other, or 0.4. Quite the race there. We're about to start the boys 200 freestyle. There are 6 heats in this event.
Danny, just for reference, the state record in the 200 free is a 2:19 by Leah Hayes.
Leah Hayes. She's pretty fast.
No, 2:14. I apologize.
Well, that's the start of heat 1. This race is underway. In lane 3 is Colton from PAWW. In lane 4 is Henry from CPD. Lane 5 is Nathan from Mavs. Already off to a great start for Nathan in lane 5. This race we're seeing a little bit of representation. Colton in lane 3 is an 8-year-old. Henry in lane 4 is a 9-year-old. And Nathan in lane 5 is a 10-year-old. So we have all 3 age groups covered as they're coming up to the 50-meter mark. Let's see, and it will be Nathan with a time of 37:03 in the lead here. He's coming up to the 75-meter mark. We're seeing kind of a gallop from him. You're seeing that left arm come way over the top, that right arm getting fully extended. And then in second, it is Henry from CPD in lane 4.
Yes, indeed it is. We're gonna see a fast split out probably right now.
Yeah, very
aggressive swim. This is lane 5 right now. Nathan is taking it out. A 45.71. That is a hard time to beat. That is going to be pretty high up in the time records as well.
Nathan expanding on his lead as Henry and Colton trailing behind. They will approach the 15-meter mark on this last 100. Yeah, last 100. Nathan just passed the 175 mark. Nope, 125 mark. Now the other two pass it. Nathan coming up to the wall. He will have his last one, and then he'll have his last 50. See if he can keep up this pace. We'll see what his split is here. That split is a 45.05, so a little bit faster than that last split. As a coach, I feel like you'd like to see. I like to see that coming into this final split for Henry and Colton. Colton with a 49.70 and Henry with a 48.8.
I think Nathan's just pulling away, Dan.
He is.
He might make it to the top heights with this type of time.
Yeah, he's about to finish. He's inside the 15. And Nathan approaching the flags. A final time of 2:50.08. That had him at about heat 4. Had to be reseeded now. Henry and Colton right behind him. Henry with a final time of 3:03.08. Colton with a final time of 3:05.33.
I think it's pretty accurate with the short course meter times.
About to start heat 2 of 6. No one in lane 1. In lane 2, we have Harrison from Y2K. Lane 3, Parker from Core. Lane 4, Avin from RA. Lane 5, Sebastian from SCT. Lane 6, Zachary from SCST. Lane 7, Daniel from CPD, and then nobody in lane 8.
It's going to be an interesting race here, Danny. We already see a V shape forming. Lane 3 pulling away.
Yeah, this looks like the play they ran in the Mighty Ducks, the Flying V. We have lane 4 pulling ahead. Lane 5 and 6 behind him. Lane 4 with a split of 39.18. That is Avin from RA.
We're gonna see. We're watching him right now, and you see he took a breath before the wall. That is not really optimal, but
I feel like it's fine to take a breath on the wall.
but right before the wall, one stroke right into it.
Yeah, doesn't really matter.
He took a breath into the stroke on the wall.
Yeah, so whatever.
I feel like it causes more energy waste, and it's a lot more tiring in the end.
Not really. If you're taking a breath, you're gonna have more energy.
In a sprint, that doesn't help.
He's got plenty of racing to go inside the 15-meter mark on this first 100. Coming into the wall, it will be the lead will remain with Avin with a time of 46.16 on that split, way slower than his first split.
But he is followed closely by lane 3 and 5.
Indeed, he is, as we are approaching the 125 mark.
We're about to see, I think it's going to be a massive catch-up. You can see lane 3 just pushing it and sending it towards him. I think it's, you know what? I'll make a bet that it's lane 3 who has it.
Okay, lanes 4 and 3 competing for that top spot in this heat, coming into the wall. We'll see who will come out of it.
Danny,
top.
who do you think is going to take it, Danny?
I don't know, but it remains Avin in the lead with Parker right behind him splits a 46-13 and then 46-17. Avon remains in the lead as we head into this final 50. He's slowly pulling away, but we'll see if he can continue this. Heading into the last 25 meters, it is Avon, Parker, and Sebastian all together.
I think it's just about putting that head down and finishing at this point. This is Avon just pulling away.
Yeah, last 15 meters, we'll see what he can do. Putting his head down. Don't take a breath from the flags.
2 breaths at the flags, actually, and he still
You
had
see
that,
and that
stroke.
butterfly kick at the end. Yeah, final time of 2:53.34.
Avon Cristobal.
We'll start heat 3 shortly.
Right after. Just about to finish the heat.
Final time of 3:11.59 for Harrison. And heat 3 is underway. Win in lane 1 from Nassau. Lane 2 is Henry from New Jersey. Lane 4 is Nolan Iwa from Jets. Lane 4 is Dean from Hinsdale Central. Lane 5 is Trace from Rise. Lane 6 is Timothy from CWAC. Lane 7 is Nicholas from New Jersey. And lane 8 is Maddox from Bloomington Normal.
You can really see lane 5 popping off Trace. He's going into it. He's leading this race. But you can also see lane 3's long and consistent stroke. I think that's really effective, but can he hold on to that race? Can he hold on to the pace that everyone else is going at with that long, consistent stroke? I don't know what will happen.
It will be Trace Rapkin, a fellow Rise swimmer in the lead with a time of 37.48. Not far behind him is Timothy with a time of 37.74.
We actually know Rapkin.
We do.
Indeed we do. But Trace is going to be leading this 50. You can see he
kind
has
of swinging with that left arm.
Yeah, that is a lot of, you can see the water dragging behind his other left hand, right? That isn't really optimal, but I would keep the hand more bent. Is that not true, Danny?
He's also having a full straight arm.
With the one hand. Now he's fixing it. He's like, there's a stroke or two where he breathes and it works, and the other stroke where he doesn't.
Yeah, full straight arm on that left catch.
But
I'm noticing. As
you
they come into the wall at the 100 mark, Trace has been passed up. It is lane 6, Timothy in the lead. And now Trace is back in the lead.
Again, this is like the thing we talked about yesterday, the turns versus the
middle of the race.
Oh, if you look at lane 6, you see how high his head up is? That is going to tire him out. That might bite him back in the butt if he goes back like that. He's got to keep his head down more, and he can reach for that 50 and finish it. And for the viewers just watching now, right, both Trace and lane 6 have this interesting like gallop stroke. They're not doing a stroke every second. And Danny, can you explain what a gallop is again?
Gallop is where, so if I'm breathing to my right, my left arm kind of sits in the water and waits for my right arm to kind of hit it. And you want that left arm to be strong so you can extend all the way, and it's kind of like propelling you forward more than a normal stroke would.
We could definitely see this between Trace and
Timothy
again. They're going for it. This might be.
Yeah, last 25 meters, Trace is in the lead, but Timothy is right behind him.
Yeah, Timothy, if you see, notice, he's putting his head down and not breathing. He wants this. He just wants to finish this race before him.
Last 15
oh
meters,
my God, take a look at lane
ahead.
2. Lane 2 is pulling in.
Trace is going to take this one as we head into the flags. Wow, he sprinted into that wall time. Final time of 2:47.41.
That might be the new time to beat, Danny.
I believe so.
Congratulations to Trace for getting that win.
We're about to start heat 4 of 6 of the 200-meter freestyle. They are off. In lane 1, it is Joseph from FMC. Lane 2 is Hayes from CWAC. Lane 3 is Jack from JPD. Lane 4 is Mason from SST. Lane 5 is Thomas from Fox. Lane 6 is Aaron from Hinsdale Central. Lane 7 is Alexander from PAWW. And lane 8 is Joe from Tide.
Take a look at lane 6. He has that stroke. He has that tempo. I feel like that's going to help him a lot. But right now, winning is lane 2.
Yeah, lane 2 pulling ahead there. kind of a close-knit group behind him. And
I think
fastest split is actually heat 1, or lane 1. That will be a 36-1 for Joseph from FMC, a 9-year-old. Quite impressive so far. We'll see if he can keep up that pace.
It's hard to do that at that age and that tempo. It must, like, being that much, like, younger is really hard to do in a sport like this.
Yeah, a lot of it is about development. So we'll see if he can maintain this lead as we head into the second, about to head into the second 100, but approaching the final 15 meters of that first 100. Kind of a 5-horse race now between lanes 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. The lead has switched to lane 6. That is
Joseph.
Aaron from Hinsdale Central.
We're watching Joseph right now. Never mind.
Right behind him is lanes 4, 5, 2, 1. It's kind of a very close race as we head into the final 75 meters. Not Joseph. Aaron looks to still be in the lead as we head into this final 50.
We're coming to the wall now. It's got to be more of a turn thing right now. So lane 6 takes it with a time of 41.18, followed by closely lane 4 with a time of 43.37. For third place is 44.85. Pretty evenly distributed, in my opinion, as each second off each other. You're watching Aaron Chen right now from Hinsdale Central swim with all his might. He is going for it. He needs this win. This is the same guy I was telling you about his stroke. He's got that stroke. He's got that tempo. He's got that timing.
It looks like he's going to take this heat. As we approach the final 10 or so meters, he's in the flags now.
I think that's a really good gallop too. He put his head down. If he could put that head down, positioning a little bit more, that's it.
Final time is 2:41.73 for him.
A new time. That's a new time to beat. 2:40 would have put him in heat 5 of 6 if he was reseeded.
About to start heat 5 of 6. They're in the water now. That is Teddy in lane 1 from FMC. In lane 2 it is Adam from New Trier. Lane 3 is Quinn from CLAC. Lane 4 Nathan from FMC. Lane 5 Ray from HPAC. Lane 6 Wesley from Fox. Lane 7 Makar from CPD. Lane 8 Alex from PAWW.
So, interestingly enough, the 2 free state record is set by Lawrence Jorgsen, right? By PPD. And Danny, let me guess the date on this.
No.
1981.
Wow.
It's an old record. On top of that, the time to beat is a 2:20.
Ray out there with a 34.41. That's the fastest split I think we've seen so far in this race.
Indeed, yes.
He's out to an early lead.
Yep, and we're seeing long and distance strokes from lane 5. We like to see that oftenly. As a coach, Ray is just sending it. We're watching Ray swim right now.
Yeah, it's kind of a close group. It is Ray, then Nathan and Wesley in lanes 4 and 6.
And out the turn, it's gonna be lane 5.
Ray with oh wow, never mind. It is not Ray.
Lane 6 with a time of 40.06.
It might have been. I don't think the clock registered that split.
Now you begin to see it. Lanes 4 and 5, you can see the difference between strong and strong DPS versus fast strokes. Right, Danny?
Yeah.
Like, it's interestingly enough, for what looks slower is actually fast, just as fast as the guy swimming next to him.
I mean, not currently. Lane 4, that is Nathan. He's actually pulling ahead.
Indeed. Yes, he's taking...
All about tempo in this last 100. A 40.48, that's a split for Nathan. He's in the lead as we head into this final 50.
Almost even splitting this middle 100, actually.
See if he can maintain this lead with the last...
Oh, now you see the kick increase on everyone right now as they realize it's coming down to it. Lane 5 stroke still looks amazingly clean, but I think lane 4 and 5 are going to have a race at the end.
That's Nathan and Ray coming down to the wire last 15 meters. And Nathan starting to speed up, but so is Ray as we head into the wall.
I
It will
think
be
it's Nathan. Lane 4, 2:33.75.
Nathan from FMC. A great race. That is now the time to beat heading in this last heat. See if that gets beaten. Lane 6 is now in the water. Lane 1 is Emmett from CWAC. Lane 2, Braden from Hickory Willow. Lane 3, Wolfgang from NASA. Lane 4, Easton from Barrington. Lane 5, Alvin from FMC. Lane 6, Owen from YDSC. Lane 7, Sealam from Fox. And lane 8, Graham from FMC.
Now, we have heard from Wolfgang before. We have heard of him and we've talked about him before. Let's see, he's been here a lot previously, so maybe he'll have a strong 200 free.
We'll see.
We're seeing lane 7, I believe, going into the wall. He's not leading. It's lane 2 right now with a lead of 33.62. Which is, I think, by far the fastest split we've seen all day. First 50.
No, Ray won a faster split.
Where did Ray go out?
Like 32.
Oh, interesting.
I believe.
Well,
it's kind of a 2-horse race right now between lane 2. That is Braden, and lane 4. That is Easton.
We're going to see some interesting turns here. Are they from the same team, Danny?
No, they are not.
Interesting. Oh, now though, just from the turn and underwater, lane 4 caught up. This is some serious outside smoke from lane 3. Wolfgang, again, started this time off with a 2:39. We might see a sub 2:30, Coach. Danny?
We might.
I feel like he would have to take this 50 out at least a sub 30, like sub 40, 39-ish to take this out. Slowly dying into it, and he takes it out, a 38.13. Followed closely by lane 4, 38.39. And lane 7, 38.88. This is a close race. You can definitely see the tempo increase on everyone right now. Wolfgang is going for it right now. Lane 7, lane 4, you can see it. Wolfgang's head is lifting up a little bit. He's trying to see where his opponent is. He sees him. He's pushing it.
It's a 2-horse race right now. That is Braden in lane 2, and then Easton in lane 4. It will go to
I believe it's Easton.
Nope. It is Braden with a final time of 2:26.45. That is the top time. And
Danny,
it looks like he will win this race.
Danny, just for reference, right? The state record in this meet is a 2:20. Right?
So pretty close there.
Very close time in the 200 like that.
And that will be the conclusion of the 200-meter freestyle.
It's a great
We're heading
swim.
into 100 fly after this.
Well, after a 10-minute break.
That is the end of the 200 freestyle, and we will have a awards break of about 10 to 12 minutes. We would be grateful if you tune back in afterwards. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Again, we would like to thank everyone for tuning in. All right, we are off with Heat 1. Nobody in lanes 1, 2, 5, 6, or 7, or 8. But in lanes 2 and 3, we have M from SBD and Emma from New Career.
And lane 5 is Mia.
She's not swimming.
Oh, never mind. If she was here, it'd be Mia. But it's going to be a nice race between M and Emma. 2 Emmas right now, technically.
Emma from New Trier out to an early lead. They're a split of 41-92. Even as I've been swimming for about the last 10 years with some breaks in between. I don't think I've ever swum the long course 100 fly. I don't know how people do it.
Well, I actually have swam the 100 fly consistently, and it is not a fun race, I'll tell you that. It'll always feel good enough.
Emma is going to take this heat.
Yeah, 100 fly is always hard to finish with. It's always that last 75 that gets you.
Emma with a final time of 1:33.79. We're about to start heat 2 of 8.
Current time to beat is a 1:33.
And we are off. In lane 1, it's Aradaya from PAC. Lane 2, Piper from Olympic. Lane 3 is Emma from Fox. Lane 4 is Ha Young from PPD. Lane 5 is Charlie from RAID. Lane 6 is Ivy from Bloomington Normal. And lane 7 is City from CPD. No one in lane 8.
Yes, no one in lane 8. Yeah.
Coming up to this last 15 meters of this first 50, we're seeing Ha Young from PPD out in the lead. Close behind her is going to be Piper from Olympic.
Speaking of the Olympics, right? They're nice. They're really fun to watch doing the 100 fly. They're like, watching fly is one of the most popular events, actually. This is going to be a nice race between lanes 4, 5, and 6. They're all head-to-head, but 5 is pulling away slowly with 4 coming in, 6 coming in
Very
closer.
smooth stroke. And lane 5, that is Charlie.
You can see the pause between her kick. Honestly, you'd want to kick every so often, but the pause is helping her right now win.
Coming out to the 15-meter mark, she has the lead.
She should get her hips up a little bit higher, but I think she's got this in the bag, though.
It looks like she will as we're coming up to the flags. Charlie is going to take this one. Just depends on what her final time is. And a final time of 1:27.79. That is now the time to beat.
Yes, 1:27.79.
1:29.79.
1:29.79.
Heat 3 will start shortly. And we are off. In lane 1, it is Maddie from WAC. Lane 2 is Yvonne from SPY. Lane 3 is Sophie from Rise. Lane 4, Reagan from New Career. Lane 5, Yusra from Wild. Lane 6, Violet from Alligators. Lane 7, Zofia from Academy. And lane 8, Juliet from Mavs. We're seeing a 2-horse race right now between lanes 1 and 8. That will be Maddie and Juliet. See how it goes as they come up to the 50-meter mark. For me, this is such an impressive race to watch. You got to have a LeBron-like mentality to even accomplish something like this. Making a state in butterfly is not easy.
Indeed, yeah, I could agree with that. Lane 1 and 7 are currently in lead with this, I think. No, just lane, yeah, 1 and 8. 1 and 8.
As they approach the final 25, it looks like it's going to be lane 8. That is Juliet from Mavs. She's in the lead with lane 1 trailing right behind her. Yeah, oh my goodness. Lane 1 is actually coming back. It is Maddie who may be able to take this one as she's hitting the flags. Maddie from WAC. Final time of 1:32.82.
Indeed.
Time to beat is still 1:29.79.
Hasn't changed.
We're about to start heat 4 of 8. Heat 4 about to start. Hopefully another competitive race we'll see here.
Yes.
In lane 1, we have Olivia from Mavs. Lane 2 is Camilla from SWAQ. Lane 3 is Kenzie from CBD. Lane 4, Alicia from St. Charles. Lane 5, Joey from Coho. Lane 6, Ryan from HFSC. Lane 7, Arden from Wild. And lane 8, Arshika from Fox. Lanes 1 and 4 out to the lead as we have passed the 25-meter mark. That is Olivia and Alicia.
Well, we're about to see the first 50 done. We're going to be down with the fast split of lane 4 out with the 44.78, followed closely by lane 1 with 45.4.
That is Alicia and Olivia.
I'm watching Alicia right now from SCST.
St. Charles.
You can see that butterfly kick slowly dying out, but she's trying to keep her lead up.
She's just got to finish this as we are approaching the last 25 meters.
It's always the arms that get you first. She's lifting her head up as she breathes, which is kind of difficult, but you can understand her struggle. Honestly, the hardest part of fly is trying to keep both hands up at the same time.
Last 15 meters for Alicia. She will most likely hold on to this lead. Olivia in lane 1 kind of died there.
Yeah.
You see her coming all the way up, but Alicia will take this with a 1:39.09.
Is that a new time?
Quite a time drop.
Is that the new time to beat?
No, the time to beat is 1:29.79. About to start heat 5.
Oh, I just realized 1:29 would have put that in heat 7 of 8.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
In lane 1, we will have Riley from SSC. Lane 2 is Juliet from Tide. Lane 3, Emily from Mavs. Lane 4, Chloe from FMC, made an appearance earlier. Lane 5, Scarlett from New Trier. Lane 6, Vivian from New Trier. Lane 7, Maze from Hinsdale Central. And then lane 8's Chloe from CWAC. The way these kids are swimming today, it's super impressive, especially in this 100 fly.
We're seeing lane 2 taking that out really fast, lane 3 as well.
Some of these races, you'd assume, like, if they win, they're about to get the new copy of GTA 6. They're out here sprinting their butts off.
Let's hope they can hold that for this whole 100. This is going to be a hard one.
Very impressive here. That will be lane 5. That is Scarlett from New Trier. New Trier out in the lead.
We're watching her swim right now. We can see that kick. She's dying, but lane 2 is catching up. No, I'm sorry, that's lane 3.
That is lane 3. That is Emily from Mavs.
Emily is trying to keep, look at her. She's lifting her head up way too high, but she's got that energy to push through. She can. She probably will.
Tight race as we come to the last 15.
Lane 1 is pushing as hard as they can. Their name is
Riley.
Riley's going as hard as they can too. You can see this is a hard race. I think she's got time for third.
It will be Scarlett from New Trier with a final time of 1:31.21. Not far behind her is Emily from Emily from
like
Avs with a
McQueen.
132.55. Quite the impressive showing there, as we will start Heat 6 shortly. We've already seen some very impressive 100 flies here. We'll see if anyone can beat that top time of 129.79. Very impressive. I don't think I could do that. All right, and they are off. Lane 1 is Alice from FMC. Lane 2 is Angel from Alligators. Lane 3, Millie from Fox. Lane 4, Mia from Academy. Lane 5, Cayenne from Academy. Lane 6, Evelyn from CPD. Lane 7, Mayumi from RMSC. And then lane 8, Madeline from St. Charles.
You can see lane 7 took it out really fast. You can see her arms moving at the speed of light for that first 50. And now it's just slowing Diane in, but she got to learn how to not slip in the water. Got to use that kick more often, but she's doing really well right now.
Lane 5 out to a commanding lead out there like Lightning McQueen. Sprinting down the pool, that's Kai Ian from Academy. A split of 38.61.
That was a nice reference, Danny, but
quite the impressive showing. We'll see if she can beat that top time of 129.79.
I do
Top candidate so far, in my opinion, to do it.
Yes, indeed, yeah. She's doing it so far. She's had a massive lead in front of everyone. Lane 7, if you see her stroke, she does not look like she's dying. She's
no, but her head's
coming
way too high up.
Now you see her dying, but like, she's still fighting for that second position.
We'll see if Cayenne can do it. I think she will. We're gonna have a new top time heading into the final 2 heats. She's gone in 126.23.
That is a new time to beat. Interestingly enough, Danny, second place went 129.5, which is close enough to the old one.
We're about to start heat 7 of 8. And oh, that might have been a false start in lane 6. We'll see if they call it. I saw that from up here. Anyway, lane 1, we have Isla from BSC. Lane 2 is Lily from PAC. Lane 3, Savannah from Alligators. Lane 4, Allie from WCS. Lane 5, Lillian from YDSC. Lane 6, Claire from St. Charles. Lane 7, Penelope from FMC. And lane 8, Amelia from CPD.
You can see an amazing start from lane 3. She's pushing up very far ahead, but lane 6 and 7 both got strong heads as well. They're using that kick and arms to go ahead of each other.
Do you want to hear a little fun fact, Maruthi?
What?
So speaking of the shark theme, did you know that most shark attacks happen in water?
Oh, really? I thought they happened on land because I watched Sharknado the other week and they said all of them happened on land.
No, most shark attacks happen in water. There will be none here. These swimmers are way too fast for that.
The sharks, yeah, they'd be afraid of them. Lane 7.
No, that is lane 6. That will be Claire from St. Charles, but catching up to her, lanes 3 and 4. That will be Savannah and Allie. Coming up behind her, we'll see. Quite a powerful long stroke from Allie in lane 4. We'll see who can clutch this one up. It will be Allie in lane 4. Final time of 125.98. That is the new time to beat by just under a second.
Indeed. Great job, Allie. That was an impressive swim.
And lane 8, or sorry, heat 8 is in the water. In lane 1, it will be Rose from RA. Lane 2, Claire from Hinsdale Central. Lane 3, Nora Lynn, who we saw earlier from FMC. Lane 4, Annie from PAC. Lane 5, Sydney from Hinsdale Central. Lane 6, Megan from Vernon Hills. Lane 7, Cameron from LPD. Lane 8, Quinn from WAC. Kind of tight coming out here. Annie from PAC out, leading the PAC as we hit that 50-meter mark. Top time of 34.08. We'll see if she can beat that time of 125.98 as we come down here.
Just for reference, the 100 fly state record right now is sitting at a 107.07 by Raquel Maldonado from CWAC, set in 2019. From the pace that's going on,
This is an insane race.
look at her go.
We'll see if she can keep this up heading into the last 15 meters. Please don't die. And it looks like she is going to crush that 125 that we saw earlier.
This might be a sub 110, sub 115, honestly.
Yeah, it will be.
Coming with a 1:14.43. That is a best time and a fast time at that.
What a great race. Unofficially,
She is the winner.
She is the winner of the 100 fly for the girls. We're about to start heat 1 of 6 for the 100-meter fly for the boys. There will be 6 heats in this event. Waiting on the starter, and they are off. In lane 1, it is Magnus from WHTN. Lane 2 is Abel from SWAQ. Lane 3, Oliver from Academy. Lane 4, Anthony from Delta. Lane 5, Will from IGSC. Lane 6, Maury from EMSC. Lane 7, Colin from HOSC, and nobody in lane 8.
You can see lane 3 taking it out beautifully. Lane 4 as well. They want this race. And lane 5 is holding on. He had that really consistent and long stroke, but now he's slowing down a little bit. Can he hold it on for the last 50?
We shall see. The time will come. Kind of tight going into this first 50. Kind of between 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7. And it will be lane 2 with a top time of 42.60 on that first split. See if he can hold on to that pace.
Insane, bro. This is going to be 47.97 out. It's going to be an impressive swim for here from now on.
Everyone's kind of swimming in unison. Everyone's in a line right now. Lanes 2, 3, 4 all together. See who can clutch this one up as we head into the final 15 meters. It's between Abel, Oliver, and Anthony. It looks like it will be Abel in lane 2 from Swift. Coming into the flags, he will finish with a time of 1:34.34.
And that's the new time to beat Abel and road check.
All right, we're about to start heat 2. All right, heat 2 is off. Lane 1, we have Nolan from Jets. Lane 2, Nicholas from New Trier. Lane 3, Levi from Y2K. Lane 4, Jeremy from FMC. Lane 5, Daniel from CPD. Lane 6, Joe from Tide. Lane 7, Alex from Jets. Lane 8, Ace from Mavs.
It's going to be an interesting race to do this time and age.
Y2K is quite the interesting team name.
Indeed, yeah, it's year 2000.
If Y2K actually happened, we wouldn't even be here. We wouldn't have had the computers.
Exactly.
So thankfully it didn't, so we can broadcast this out to you guys. In lane 8 will be the winner of that first 50, time of 40.29. He's out to a commanding lead. See how it finishes, as second will be lane 1. That is Nolan with a time of 46.33. Difference of about 6 seconds. He's got a gap on the competition as we come into the final 25 meters. What an impressive showing from this young man.
It's going to be a heck of a race as we come to the finish right now. He's already far ahead from everyone else. That is Ace
from Mavs.
He does not look like he's dead yet, you know?
No.
That's
he's
hard to find.
trucking through it.
As much as I know he won't like to hear this, but he might be a good 200 flyer.
No one wants to swim the 200 fly. He finishes with a time of 1:29.64. That is the time to beat.
That is going to be one.
I would have him in heat 6. No, heat 5. Oh. Still a very impressive show. All right, about to start heat 3.
We're watching Levi Smith. And now we're going on to the heat 3 of 6.
Heat 3 is underway. We have Teddy in lane 1 from FMC, Lincoln in lane 2 from Lincoln Way. Lane 3 is Sebastian from SCT. Lane 4 is Remy from FMC. Lane 5 is Minato from PPD. Lane 6 is Johnny from BSC. Lane 7 is Bo from OCS, and lane 7 is Logan from Rise. I'm looking at Teddy's in lane 1. He's got a nice stroke.
Look at lane 4 too. He's got that wide like head stroke. If he can pull a little bit farther deeper, I think he's got a good chance to go ahead and catch up to lane 2. Lane 2 and 1 are going to take this. Lane 1 out with the 40.75. Lane 2 out with the 42.13. I know it's hurting for them right now. They are dying as they enter this last 25. So
you see him looking back at the competition. Quite the race for Teddy Palmer.
We're watching lanes 1 and 2 right now. 7 and 8. Just now, we were trying to see who would get first and second.
Teddy Palmer, more like Freddie Fazbear, because he looks like a bear in the water right now, absolutely smoking everyone.
I'm gonna let the awkward sound sit on that one. We're going to lane 7.
Lane 1 with a final time of 1:29.53. I believe that's 0.01 faster than Ace in that last race.
I told you to write these down, but he refuses to write these down.
Teddy Palmer with a final time of 1:29.53. Quite this way. We will start heat 4 shortly. You didn't like my reference there?
That was a funny reference.
Thank you. Anyway, in lane 1, we have Dean from Hinsdale Central. Lane 2, Jack from NAC. Lane 3, McCarr from CPD. Lane 5, Jake from St. Charles. Lane 6, Kai from CWAC. Lane 6, Jay from FMC. Lane 7, Ilya from PAC. And lane 8, Hunter from CWAC. This is a very fun meet to watch, Maruthi. Do you agree?
Indeed, yes, it is. I like watching the Hunter fly.
I don't know about the Hunter fly, but I'm just talking about like the meet as a whole.
Yeah.
Again, this is a great opportunity for these kids. Very thankful for everyone involved who is making this possible.
All right, we're on lane 3, out with a 41.26. That is by far the fastest we've seen all day.
That is McCarr from CPD. We saw him swim yesterday. I believe it was the 100 free yesterday. So very impressive showing right now as he's in the lead. Very tight race right now between lanes 3, 6, 7. More or less 3 and 6. That is McCarr from CBD and then Jay from FMC in lane 6. McCarr has died.
I know, it's a hard race again. It's like the last 25 that's going to be the hardest.
It'll be Jay from FMC with a time of 1. Oh, soft touch. Looked like it was about 1:29, 1:30, but a great race from Jay nonetheless. May have been a soft touch, we'll see. About to start heat 5, so the last 2 heats, the time to beat is, I believe, 1:29.53.
Yes, indeed.
Something like that. Ooh.
Just had we're starting now.
In the water is heat 5. In lane 1, it is Liam from Mavs. Lane 2 is Leo from CPD. Lane 3 is Dev from Fox. Lane 4 is Vivian from PAC. Lane 5 is Aaron from Hinsdale Central. Lane 6 is Mark from FMC. Lane 7 is Hayes from CWAC. And lane 8 is Ben from Lincoln Way.
We're going to see some interesting times here as they pull into the wall right now.
Yeah, I feel like when I was 10 and under, we didn't ever see races this fast.
No, sir.
Tons of swimflation we're noticing today.
Yeah.
The good type of inflation. Unlike the ones that caused the 2008 housing crisis. Am I right? Okay. Anyway, these are some fast swims we're seeing. In lanes 3 and 4, we have Deb and Vivian from Fox and PAC respectively. coming out to the lead.
We're having a fast lead from Dev right now. Lane 5, no, is that lane 4? Lane 4 is sending it. He wants this race. You can see a stroke not fall apart yet. This is
We'll see if
something
he
you'd
can.
like to see.
He will most likely beat that top time of 129.53.
I think he's a little close to the lane line, but other than that, he's nice. He's really nice with it.
And that will be Vivin from Pack with a time of 122.14. That is now the time to beat
That is
as we
indeed.
head into the final heat.
Just for reference, the state record in this event, I'll pull it up right now.
Lane 6, or Heat 6 is underway. In lane 1, it is Alvin from FMC. Lane 2 is Nathan from FMC. Lane 3 is Bennett from Bloomington Normal. Lane 4 is Owen from YDSC. Lane 5 is Eric from HOSC. Lane 6 is Parker from Fox. Lane 7 is Wesley from Fox. Lane 8 is Easton from Barrington.
So the current record for the 100 flies, state record, is a 109.46 by Jaden Gamella from Mavs. It's set in 2016.
Quite the race.
Indeed it was. We're about to see a fast split out right now. If they want that 109,
109 is a splits of about 34.5.
yes.
Nobody under that pace, but it also is a pretty hard record to beat as he just went out.
Or you
Lane
could go out 30,
4,
or you could
Owen.
go out 32-37. That also works in you, in favor. 32-37, 33-36. Typically,
Well, yeah.
typically,
Or you could go 30-39.
typically you'd want to go at 30-30. Sorry, not 30. 33-37ish. That sounds like 33-36ish. That sounds like a good pace to hold.
Coming up to this final 15, it will be lane 8 in the lead. That is Easton.
With
from
outside
Barrington.
smoke, we constantly be seeing this in the last heat over and over.
Easton will win this. I don't believe that is going to be the top time, but it will place him in most likely the top 3 with a time of 117.54.
What was the time before this, Danny?
114,
Yes, indeed.
I believe, or 124. I think it was 122. So that will most likely be the top time of 117.54.
Yes, state champion unofficially, but
Yep. We are heading into the 50 backstroke. There are 9 heats of girls for this. You could. I can do this. It doesn't matter. Testing the clock there. We will start the 50 back shortly. On the other side for this, because we want the 50s to end on the same side as everything else.
yes, indeed we do. And besides, all the stopwatches and clocks are on this side. Sorry, the wall.
It's on the Rise Aquatic Club YouTube
I
channel.
can.
We have people asking about the live stream.
Oh,
Excited to see the swims here for the 50 back. Lane 1 about to start.
so now we're fishing heat. Yep. Starting heat 1.
Heat 1 is in the water, and lane 3 is M from SBD. Lane 4 is Faye from Mavs. Lane 5 is L from GSC, and lane 6 is Emily from Mavs. 2 Mavs teammates swimming against each other in this one.
This is gonna be a hard race to do. Backstroke is not easy, in my opinion. You can see lane is that lane 6 over there, kind of crossing over her arm as she swims, but she is winning. Currently, currently like a little bit under half a body length ahead of everyone else. But it all depends on this finish right now. Lane 3 is catching up. No, lane 4. Lane 4 is probably gonna have this as she comes to the wall.
It looks like lane 4 is going to win it with a time of 43.27.
And lane 6 comes in with a 43.47.
Very tight race.
Indeed it is. We're gonna
Heat 2 will start shortly. Surprised we're not doing chase starts. But whatever. I'm not running it.
Indeed. Now starting heat 2.
In the waters, heat 2. In lane 1, it is Skylar from Fox. Lane 2, Adeline from PPD. Lane 3, Eliana from EST. Lane 4, Evelyn from Hickory. I have it written down. Hickory Willow. Lane 5, Haley from Neptune. Lane 6, Quinn from Rise. Lane 7, Addison from CWAC. And lane 8, Maddie from WAC.
You're seeing some nice swims here. Lane 3 and 4 are pulling it up ahead. I think lane 4 has this in the bag. You can see her nice stroke. She's got her head up a little high.
Look at lane 7 though.
Lane
Also up there.
Yeah, but
But it will go to lane 4. Final time of 39.70. And that's too shabby.
Is that a new best time per chance, or is that the new time to beat?
That is the time to beat now.
39.
Heat 3 about to start. Waiting for the race to start. And they are underway. In lane 1, it is Vivian from RA. Lane 2 is Lexi from Wild. Lane 3, Macy from Navs. Lane 4, Olivia from Hinsdale Central. Lane 5, Hannah from KNCY. Lane 6, Alice from Sage. Lane 7, Charlotte from New Trier. And lane 8, Elizabeth from BDSC.
Danny, I'm going to be honest with you. Lane 1, Vivian has the same last name as my coach in high school.
Yeah, pardon. I was about to point that out.
Yes.
Kind of interesting.
Interesting.
Wonder if there's any relation.
I hope so, but we'll see. We're about to finish with lane 4 in lead. This is the first time we've been consistently seeing lane 4 win over and over.
Yeah, not a lot of outside smoke there as Olivia takes that with a time of 41.33.
And we're starting to finish with last lane 8 coming in.
Good races all around the board.
Some really nice races, clean and consistent so far. 39.04 is still the time to beat.
We are seeing some very clean races, unlike Richard Nixon's Haynes after Watergate. Those were not clean. About to start heat 4 of 9. They're in the water. Lane 1, Emma from RMSC. Lane 2, Elizabeth from Hinsdale Central. Lane 3, Yusra from Wild. Lane 4, Kaylee from Mavs. Lane 5, Callista from NAC. Lane 6, Chloe from YDSC. Lane 7, Abby from HOSC. And lane 8, Madeline from St. Charles. We're gonna see who can come on top in this one.
It's more about who can finish farther and who has the better stroke coming into that wall. We're gonna have a really nice underwater stroke for lane 4 again. This might be a nice win for them.
Yeah, we'll see how this plays out. Lane 4.
Again, this is the most
Looking like
consistent.
she's gonna take this one. She
Time
will
of
with a final
41
time of 41.84.
Still
Kaylee
enough.
Burkhart.
Time to be is at 39. This is a good time
20.
for her.
Yo, yeah, 39. I was about to say 29. That'd be a little fast.
It would be indeed. We're in heat 5 of 6.
Heat 5 of 9.
9.
In the water is heat 5. Violet in lane 1 from RMSC. Lane 2 is Delilah from Rise. Lane 3, Jade from Scouts. Lane 4, Kai Ian from Academy. She just did pretty well in the 100 fly. Lane 5, Reagan from MMSC. Lane 6, Evelyn from St. Charles. Lane 7, Bellamy from Academy. And lane 8, Melody from St. Charles.
Danny, I hope you understand the state record for the 50 back is hit by Karina Miller, 33.21.
That's pretty fast.
West set in 2019. by West, the club team.
And that will be the end of that race at 39.84. Quite the race for Kai Ian again.
That might be the time of the meet, or time to beat, the new time to beat.
I believe it is. Heat 6 about to start.
Of 9.
In the water is Heat 6. In lane 1 it is Alice from FMC. Lane 2 is Leia from GILS. Lane 3, Ella from Hinsdale Central. Lane 4, Lorelei from Fox. Lane 5, Naisha from PAC. Lane 6, Luna from CPD. Lane 7, Victoria from Wild. And lane 8, Angel from Alligators.
So again, oh, this is the first time we see lanes 7 and 8 popping off. This might be.
This is lane 2 with a huge lead. Leia.
Yeah. This might be outside smoke all over again. We might see it back. This might be true. And that's going to be a lane 2 finish. Leas.
Never mind lane. Oh, yeah.
Lane
it looked like
7.
lane 2 did win that. Might have been a soft touch. Lane 7 with the official time, I guess. 41.22. About to hit lanes or heat 7 of 9. Time to beat is still 39.8. We only have 3 more events after this one. That's so sad.
Indeed.
Heat 7 is underway. In lane 1 it is Valerie from PAC. Lane 2, Madeline from PAC. Lane 3, Eve from Bloomington Normal. Lane 4, Nicoletta from FVFY. Lane 5, Penelope from FMC. Lane 6, Ema from CWAC. Lane 7, Madeline from GILS. And lane 8, Casey from Hinsdale Central.
Seeing outside smoke from lane 8, pulling in as...
Lane 8 and lane 2.
I think lane 2 might have this in the bag. This could be sub 39, Danny.
This could be.
Yes, it could be. I will call this.
Lane 2 with a final time of 39.61.
That is a new time to beat.
That is. Heat 8 is about to start, so we are heading to the final 2 heats. In the waters, Heat 8 with Olivia Diniz from GSC in lane 1, Audrey from PAC in lane 2, Emma from St. Charles in lane 3, Corey from SPY in lane 4, Lily from PAC in lane 5, Evelyn from Rise in lane 6, and Lola from SPY in lane 7, and Lily from IGSC in lane 8.
This is a very close race. Lane 4 pushing it in towards the wall. She wants this race as bad as it gets.
No one's giving out. This isn't a Mr. Beast video. They're all trying to take this for themselves. Heading into the flags.
Lane 4, I believe.
That is lane 5.
Lane 5.
38.36. New time to beat for Lily from PAC.
Lane Maximo, yes.
Heat 9 about to start.
9 of 9. Remember, state record is 33. 1-9.
Race is underway as Mariana in lane 1 with CPD. Rose from RA in lane 2. Adriana from PAC in lane 3. Maddie from Hinsdale Central in lane 4. Annie from PAC in lane 5. Avery from FMC in lane 6. Mila from Wild in lane 7. And then Juliet from Mavs in lane 8.
We're seeing lane 3 pop. Is that lane 4? That's lane 4 popping off. She's kind of slipping in the water above the water, but she's getting it. Lane 2 coming up.
That is Maddie from Hinsdale Central there in lane 4.
Lane 3 is also coming up. It all depends on that finish right now. Wait a minute.
Coming to the flags,
Wait
we're going to see a
minute.
great swim here. Or a
34.87.
That will win state for her.
That will win state. On top of that, that is almost state record.
Off by a couple seconds.
Just under a second.
We're about to start heat 1 of the boys 50-meter backstroke. We have 8 heats of it.
33.21 is the girls' state record. So, and someone just went up 34.87. That is impeccable.
It's extravagant. Wow, extravagant. The boys are in the water now. In lane 1, it is Joe from Tide. Lane 2 is Abel from Swift. Lane 3 is Bo from Olympia. Lane 4 is Alan from SPD. Lane 5 is Robin from PAWW. Lane 6 is Connor from GSE. Lane 7 is Maddox from Bloomington Normal. And lane 8 is Griffin from Hinsdale Central. Griffin, like Peter Griffin?
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, looks like lane 6 or lane 4, 3, 2 are all in the lead. They're kind of in cahoots with each other right now. They're all together.
Just like when I play Kahoot.
Yep. Coming into the flags, we have the finish, and it will be lane 3. Wow, a 41.30.
Indeed, that is good.
That's Bo.
The new time to beat.
Heat 2 about to commence. Heat 2 is now underway. We have Leo from H-Pack in lane 1, William from Mavs in lane 2, Logan from Rise in lane 3, Ace from Mavs in lane 4, Babatunde from Coho in lane 5, Nolan Iwa from Jets in lane 6, Harbin from Wild in lane 7, and Henry from CPD in lane 8.
Now, we have seen Ace before. He went crazy fast in the event.
100
fly, yes. And now we're going to see him do the 150 back.
Logan in lane 3 was kind of looking over at Ace. See how it ends as Logan is picking up the pace.
Nah, lane 3, he's got that powerful stroke, but look at lane 4, he's pulling it through.
It will be lane 4, a 39.38 for Ace.
New
from
time
Mavs.
to beat, 39.38. Great job, Ace.
Heat 3 about to start. Lane 3 in the or Heat 3 in the water. Lane 1 it is Manas from T3. Lane 2 is Min Tao from Mavs. Lane 3 is Jaden from Hinsdale Central. Lane 4 is Will from IGSC. Lane 5 is William from Hinsdale Central. Lane 6 is Roland from SPY. Lane 7 is Thomas from Fox. And lane 8 is Marcel from Lincoln Way.
We're having a nice race from lane 3 and lane 1. No, lane 2 right now. That is lane 2. They are sending it. This might be the race. First outside smoke we've seen all day.
That would not be the first outside smoke heat
we've seen in this race, in this event.
Heat
lane
4 lane 4 with a 41.17. That is Will from IGSC.
Take back about that, the outside smoke. It is currently not.
Lane 4 about to start. In lane 1, it will be Will from CWAC. Lane 2 is Adam from Rear. Lane 3 is Blago from PPD. Lane 4 is Remy from FMC. Lane 5, Henry from Rear. Lane 6, Cole from PAC. Lane 7, Leo from CPD. And lane 8, Minato from PPD.
We can see that there's going on a race right now. The lane 4 and 3 are chasing after it.
3 and 5.
3 and 5, yes, sorry. I think you're gonna have to give it to lane 3. He's got that power stroke, he's got that speed, he's got the kick better than lane 5 right now. I think he's gonna take this win. It's gonna be
quite a sweet time there.
38.85. That is the new time to beat.
That is.
How many heats are the boys?
There are 4 more. Top time is now a 38.85. Lego or Blago with the time there. Lane 1, we have Jay from FMC. Lane 2 is Aiden from Lincoln Way. Lane 3, Teddy again from FMC. Lane 4, Quinn from CWAC. Lane 5, Matthew from PAC. Lane 6, Mark from FMC. Lane 7, Matthias from SSC. And lane 8, Wes from GSC. We just saw Teddy Palmer a little bit ago.
We did, and now we're looking at...
Could we see another top finish, perchance?
I think lane 5 is sending it. He might actually have this in the bag. But lane 4 is also on him. I think it's going to be a back-to-back. It's depending on who finishes first.
Well, yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Oh,
5
but lane
and 4
1 is
vying
coming.
for the top spot. It will be lane 5. A 40.15 for Matthew from PAC.
Indeed. Blip, 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 blip. It's a nice swim.
What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
I had eggs and, no, I actually just had milk.
You just had milk?
Yeah, and then I swam Senior State, and then I had like a packed banana as well.
I had cream of wheat. Anyway, heat 6 is in the water. Dean from HSC in lane 1. Max from PAC in lane 2. Win from Wild in lane 3. Liam from Avs in lane 4. Vivin from PAC in lane 5. Emmett from CWAC in lane 6. Parker from Fox in lane 7. And Alex from PWW in lane 8. We're seeing a lot of the same swimmers in each of these events.
I mean, it is, and it's back-to-back too, which is really hard to do. But we're seeing a lane 5, lane 4, and lane 3 all back together. I think lane 4 is going to have this one in the bag. I think he's going to finish one. But lane 5
I think it's going to be lane 5.
Depends on who starts in that finish underwater first.
It will be lane 5 with a top time of 38.36. That is a new time to beat.
Yes, indeed. Just so everyone recalls, the state record is a 33.43 for boys.
We'll see if anyone can beat that.
The girls came really close to beating that. I feel like the boys might have a good chance too.
Heat 7 about to start. And heat 7 is in the water. Kian from Lincoln Way in lane 1. Ben from Lincoln Way in lane 2. Nathan from Mavs in lane 3. Amir from CPD in lane 4. Makar from CPD in lane 5. Hubert from Rise in lane 6. Anthony from Delta in lane 7. And Joseph from FMC in lane 8.
Interesting enough, the person who holds the world record in the 100 back right now is Hubert Koss.
This is Hubert Zayak, I believe.
It's just a little fun fact I want to drop in real quick. But I think this race will have to go to lane 3. Oh no, lane 7 or 6. 37.52.
That is the new fastest time. 37.52. Quite the race. Heat 8 about to start. This will be it before the awards break.
Oh, we have Wolfgang back in this.
Ruthie's favorite.
Yes, indeed.
Wolfgang is a pretty sweet one. I wish I was named Wolfgang.
That's what I was saying.
Heat 8 about to start. Lane 1, we have Braden from Hickory Willow. Lane 2 is Ilya from PAC. Lane 3, Grayson from HOSC. Lane 4, Ray from HPAC. Lane 5, Wolfgang from Wild. Lane 6, Bennett from Bloomington Normal. Lane 7, Eric from HOSC. And lane 8, Christian from Rise.
This is going to be between lane 1 and 5. Wolfgang and lane 1 is Ilya.
I mean, you've still got lane 6, even lane 8. That's Christian over there in lane 8. Coming up.
It's all about who can finish right now. The time, I do not think the record's going to be taken down, but it's going to be very close.
Top time goes to lane 1,
35.98.
35.98 for Braden. That will most likely have him as the state champ.
Hit that
Congratulations
celly
to
at the
Braden.
end. That is an amazing swim for him. I would have clapped, and I would have cellied.
All right.
Sweet.
That is it for the 50, or 50 backstroke. We will be back after the awards break. See you in about 10 to 12 minutes. Thank you, everybody. Riley from Fox.
Just so you know, me and Daniel are not breaststroke. I mean, Danny are not breaststrokers at all.
That is correct.
I think
when I was young, I was a breaststroker.
Oh yeah.
Like when I first started swimming, I was an 8 and under doing the 200 breast.
I could not swim the breaststroke for at all, but then we'd have to go to you for breaststroke wise, because this is not my forte at one bit.
I feel like my favorite story is, so this is the new Libertyville pool. And at the old one, the very last race was me swimming the 200 freestyle against this dude, Nick Osmick. And before the race, my dad goes, when he finishes, you have another 100. And that was really fun. But yeah, I was the very last race at the old pool. And it was the 200 breast.
I actually do remember the really old pool, because I swam with you that day. No,
Yeah.
I wasn't the last race for me, but I stayed till the final summer day, basically.
It was a pretty fun pool. Coming up at the last 20 or so meters, it's really between lanes 3, 4, and 7. 2 Pack girls and then 1 from Fox. Audrey from Pack is going to take this one, a final time of 1:39.95. About to start heat 2 of 7 for this. There are 7 heats in this again. In lane 1, we have Victoria from Wild. Lane 2 is M from SBD. Lane 3 is Hannah from DDST. Lane 4 is Riley from SSC. Lane 5 is Arden from Wild. Lane 6, Angie from Pack. Lane 7, Addie from DCST. And lane 8 is Hania from Coho. I always liked Coho. That's such a fun name.
I know. Oh yeah, by the way, remember yesterday Heat? The team we were talking about
Yeah.
yesterday, you know? Guess where they are? In a senior state. They sat right next to us.
Oh, sweet.
That's why I recognized the name. I didn't recognize it yesterday, but
I didn't even know Heat was a team. Gonna be quite frank. Like the Miami Heat. I'm surprised they didn't get LeBron.
yeah, I know.
Philly of all places. Anyway, back to the swimming. Coming up to this 50-meter mark, it will be a close race. Lane 3 with a 47.76. That is Hannah from DDST. Quite the start there. Looks like lane 8, that is Hania with a huge lead now. I don't know when that happened. Like a front side A gap, like a blitz. I never saw that coming.
Huh. Speaking of blitz, okay, I'm not even gonna get to World War references. So
World War references. Yeah, let's not do that. We have Hania in lane 8 and then Hannah in lane 3 competing for this top spot in this one. Coming up to the flags, last 5 or 10 meters. It looks like it will go to Hannah in lane 3. Final time of 1:42.29. 1:42.29. Not too shabby as we will start heat 3 in a second. In lane 1, we have Isabel from Coho. Lane 2 is Addie from Academy. Lane 3 is Blakely from Wild. Lane 4 is V from GILS. Lane 5 is Zofia from Academy. Lane 6 is Rowan from T3. Lane 7 is Chloe from FMC. And lane 8 is Baron from FMC. Have you ever had a high school meet at this pool?
yes, 2 actually. This is our sister school to Vernon Hills. We have a lot of, I wouldn't say beef, but it is kind of beef. It's more like a one-sided thing between Libertyville and us, but like.
Because you beat them every time. In swimming.
No comment on that, but like, at the same time,
He's too modest.
They're a really good team, man. They have strong swimmers, strong people. So yeah, they beat us a couple times.
In water polo. After that 50, it'd be lane 3 with a time of 47.65. That is Blakely. Blakely with the lead here.
Current time to beat is a 131.29.
142.29.
Sorry, 142. I am sorry about that. I looked at my heat sheet wrong.
Last little bit of this race. It is still lane 3. That is Blakely with the lead. I know you mentioned that yesterday, but the Key and Peele sketch, Balake, that's kind of what it looks like on our heat sheet.
I said that yesterday. You can't just take my joke.
Yeah, but you said Key and Peele, so it's automatically invalidated because you said it wrong. Blakely with a top time of 140.94.
Balake with the time of...
She has a top time now. Oh, wait, never mind. The top time is from Heat 1. I've been looking at my sheet wrong.
Yes.
139.95 is the time to beat. Heat 4 about to start, and it is underway. In lane 1, we have Mia from Pack. Lane 2 is Emma from SSC. Lane 3 is Ray from Mavs. Lane 4 is Amelia from Delta. Lane 5 is Kai Ian from Academy. Lane 6 is Indira from CWAC. Lane 7 is Kate Ann from Jets, and lane 8 is Lexi from Wild.
Indeed, yes.
The White Sox just homered. That's a good thing.
Yes, indeed they did.
Coming to the 50-meter mark, it looks like it will be lane 6, a 48.83 for Indira from CWAC. I don't think her goggles are on. Oh, wait, never mind. They're just clear. I never wore clear goggles.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah. I usually wear the nerd ones, they look the coolest, and they help me feel faster, I suppose.
Kyle wears those where you can see through. They freak me out. I like having the reflective ones where it's like you can't see the eyes.
If you remember, Max Ceres wore super clear ones. Oh.
No, move the mic closer to mouth.
Yeah. Max Ceres actually wore clear ones too for one of his races.
Yeah, coming up to this last little bit, it will be lane 6. Indira looks like she will take this race.
Just like the 100 fly, the 100 breast is a tiring event, all right? You cannot get me wrong on that. That is...
142.28.
Indra, that's a good race.
Indira.
Indra?
Oh.
Indra.
All right, about to start heat 5 of 7. So coming up to the last 3 heats.
So yeah, we're about to see the heat 5, and I believe this is going to be some good fast times.
That's the hope. In lane 1, we have Ella from PAWW. Lane 2 is Layla from New Career. Lane 3 is Edith from PPD. Lane 4, Olivia Rapkin from Rise. Lane 5, Lydia from PPD. Lane 6, Claire from Hinsdale Central. Lane 7, Ava from Academy. Lane 8, Haley from Neptune.
So now we're going to see some strong swims between 2 PPD members, teammates honestly, but we're seeing one very, very strong swim from lane 3. You're seeing that girl pull and push, pull and push. That's what you want to see in breaststroke typically around here.
We have one of our teammates in this race, Olivia Rapkin.
You want to go down and see her?
Actually, that is yes, it is a teammate of ours, and her sister is a well-known friend of yours, I think, right? Of both of us, basically.
Touching. There. Stop touching stuff.
I wasn't touching anything.
Yes, you were. You're not the tech guy. Lane 2 is in the lead. That is Layla from New Trier.
What is she out with, Danny?
I couldn't see. I was focusing on the fact that you turned off my mic.
Actually, what if you turn it off and you're just
Stop touching it. Leave it alone.
Okay.
Get your hands away. It will be a race between lanes 2 and 3. That is Layla and Edith from New Trier and PPD respectively. Coming up to the flags, it is still between the 2 of them. It will be Edith from PPD with a top time of 137.58. That is now the time to beat.
Yes. Great swim from PBD.
2 more heats. This will be heat 6 of 7. In lane 1, we will have Lola from SPY. Lane 2 is Alice from FMC. Lane 3 is Adeline from PPD. Lane 4 is Tiwa from RASC. Lane 5 is Ellison from FMC. Lane 6 is Mia from Academy. Lane 7 is Evelyn from Rise. And lane 8 is Mayumi from RNSC. Close at the 25-meter mark. No one's pulling ahead, but no one's really falling behind.
This is going to be a really close race. I think that lane 4 is going to have this in the back. Lane 5, I believe. No, lane 4. That is lane 4.
That is 5.
My God, it's hard to see from these angles that we're getting right now. I apologize for the misactions. Oh my God.
Misactions. Anyway, lane 5. Oh wait, that is lane 4. Lane 4 with a top time of 43.29.
I'm not wrong. Okay.
You're never wrong. I'm sorry. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So we're seeing some strong races from lane 4. I think that this is going to go really well for her.
Someone's a big fan of Mia.
Yeah, indeed.
I don't know if you guys can hear that through our mics, but very loud.
Indeed.
We can hear, and we're wearing like soundproof headphones. So, dude, it's pretty loud. We are coming up to this last little bit. It is between lane 4, that is Tiwa, and lane 7, Evelyn from Rise. Tiwa's gonna take it with a top time now of 1:34.04. Quite the drop.
Yeah, we're gonna see a strong races from everyone here.
What would be the state record for this, Murthy?
I'm checking it. I'm pulling it up right now.
Because we have a swimmer in this with a sea time of 1:26.8. That is insanely fast.
I agree so.
And in the water is heat 7 of 7. In lane 1, it is Sydney from Minsdale Central. Lane 2 is Harper from Tide. Lane 3 is Emma from Scouts. Lane 4 is Nora Lynn from FMC. That's the top time we were talking about. Lane 5 is Mila from NASA. Lane 6 is Addison from Bloomington Normal. Lane 7 is Savannah from Arlington Alligators. And lane 8 is Erica from PAC. Look at how long that stroke is from Nora Lynn.
We've seen her before on doing 50 breaststroke, and she was impressive. She was fast. But to see the 100 breast record right now for the girls is a 120.19.
We'll see if she can get close to that. Her sea time is a 126.8. So it's completely possible. Her first split is a 40.81. That would have her at around a 122. So we'll see if she can keep that up.
Yes.
The time to beat is 1:34.04. Nora Lynn coming up to about the 25-meter mark. She looks like Derek Rose out there being so dominant at such a young age. She's got about 4 body lengths on those behind her.
I know, she is sending this
Nora
over
Lynn
and
cruising. She will most likely be the state champ for the 100 breaststroke for the girls with a time of 1:26.51.
Oh my
goodness. A great race.
That is, I believe, that is almost state record actually. State record is a 120.19. She almost had that. That is almost a full 6 seconds off. That is the most impressive swim we've seen all day, along with the 50 back.
About to start the boys 10 and under 100 breaststroke. We only have 5 heats of this. Yeah, quite this one from Nora Lynn there. Waiting on the starter. And heat 1 is now in the water. In lane 2, it is Jack from NAC. Lane 3 is Grayson from HOSC. Lane 4 is Remy from FMC. Lane 5 is Min Tao from Mavs. And lane 6 is Max from GSC. No one really pulling ahead so far at the 25-meter mark.
Yeah, this is a really even race right now.
It's Max from GSC looking to be in the lead as we head towards the 50-meter mark. Only 4, wait, no, that's Min Tao, I believe. Max is MIA. He's nowhere to be found in this race. At the 50-meter mark, it will be Mintao with a time of 48.07. They're in lane 5 from Navs. That would have him at around a 134 or 136.
Yes. He's coming into the wall again. He's going to be holding this pace, hopefully. It's an interesting race.
See what happens as we come to the last 25 meters. It's a 3-horse race again. We have Mintao, Remy, and Grayson all kind of together.
So even Spleven, that's what they say.
Even Spleven. I don't think that's what they say, but
I'm pretty sure that's what they say.
not here to argue. Just here to commentate. And as we come to the finish, Mintao actually ends up losing that one. He goes a 140.88.
Hey, not saying that's not an impressive time.
In lane 3, it's Grayson with a time of 139.92. We're about to start heat 3. Nope, heat 2. I lied. Heat 2 underway now. In lane 1, it is Colin from HOSC. Lane 2, Andrew from DDST. Lane 3, Manas from T3. Lane 4, Zachary from St. Charles. Lane 5, Umair from Vernon Hills. Lane 6, Timothy from the IGSC. Lane 7, Oliver from CWAC. Lane 8, Leo from HPAC.
Lane D.
Went through my mic.
First place is coming in with around a 50 point, actually no, 49.98.
Quite an impressive start. They're in lane 8 for
Outside
Leo.
smoke is a real thing again, yet again. We're gonna see some more fast swims as they come in. Yeah, as they're coming in now, we're coming in fast because we're going in. Lane 8 is still holding that lead. He looked to the side. He looked to the side. I hope you guys saw that. He wanted to see where his competition was. He's going to go on to hopefully continue looking straight forward and go on. Danny, I don't know if you caught this. Lane 8 looked to the side. He's continuously looking to the side.
Trying to see where the competition is at. We'll see how it benefits him. I usually try not to do that unless I'm swimming freestyle.
I mean, yeah, that's the only time you can look to your side, no?
I mean, he just did it, and he ends up winning that one with a time of 1:43.
35. Is that the new time to beat?
No. Time to beat is 1:39.92. About to start heat 3 of 5. Heat 3 is underway. In lane 1, we have Win from Wild. Lane 2, Andrew from FMC. Lane 3, Joseph from Rise. Lane 4, Nicholas from New Trier. Lane 5, Trace from Rise. Lane 6, Henry from CPD. Lane 7, Timothy from CWAC. And in lane 8, Parker from Core. Haven't seen a lot of Core swimmers.
And yeah, we're beginning to see some nice swims from lane 5 and 4. They're going at it. They're going fast. And they're gonna go up really fast. I think this is gonna be maybe a sub 50, first 50 out. And just to recall, we had the 50 breaststroke not too long ago. I think it was a day ago, yeah.
What's his last name? Lorman.
So we are continually going on like this, and we're out. First place is out, lane 5, 48.39. That is a new PB out, at least for the 50. So we're going to see some fast swims on the way back, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see how this race ends up unfolding. I hate folding my laundry.
Yeah, me too. It's sometimes annoying.
So boring.
But it is a part of life.
It's kind of soothing though. Like if I'm stressed I just go
Fold
do my
some
laundry.
yeah.
It's like all those warm clothes.
Cleaning your room is just like that too.
I only clean my room if I have to. Coming up to this last 15, it'll be between Trace Rapkin and Nicholas Nikonchuk from New Trier. And then in lane 6, it's Henry O, who we've mentioned tons of times. What an all-around swimmer.
Exactly. We're also seeing Trace Rapkin, a fellow Rise swimmer, going all around.
Trace is he's gonna take this one, a 1:41.78,
which is still a very impressive time.
Quite the race.
Hitting that.
Yeah, Henry's like a LeBron type, playing the 1 through the 5.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, we're about to start heat 4 of 5, so we only have 2 left of this race, and then we'll start the 50 free afterwards.
That's going to be a fast race, ladies and gentlemen. That is
50 free is the most fun race,
yes,
in my opinion.
It's at least, and in my opinion, it's tiring. In Danny's opinion, it's not.
It's not tiring. It's a 50. Anyway, lane 4 is in the water. It's Jay from FMC in lane 1, Dev from Fox in lane 2, Matthias from SSC in lane 3, Yufan from Pack in lane 4, Anthony from Delta in lane 5, Joseph from DDST in lane 6, Sean from Fox in lane 7, and Matthew from Pack in lane 8.
So we're seeing some fast swims for lane 3, and I think that's lane 4 actually. Lane 4 is pulling ahead alongside with lane 3. They really want this race. This might be an even Steven, or even Steven, sorry.
Even Spleven. I feel like everyone should just start calling it even Spleven now.
Yeah, even Spleven sounds very fun, actually. That seems the right way to say it. Anyway, now you're watching lanes 7 and 8 going at each other, and they are sending it. You can see the
You can see the, I think that's a temporary tattoo on Matthew's face right there. You can see it on the left cheek.
When to dominate this race, you got to dominate it in any way possible.
Yeah, that's
Got to be willing to look scary and intimidating, you know?
Yep. And when I think of intimidating, I think of a shark tattoo on my face.
Yes.
Coming past around the 75-meter mark, close race. Looks between lanes 4, 7, 8, even 3's up there.
I think
we'll see who can come out on top.
I believe lane 4 has a massive lead against lane 3.
I wouldn't say massive.
I would say it's pretty good against. It's pretty much farther than lane 7 at this point.
Yeah, but we'll see who can come out on top as we have the last 15 meters.
I definitely believe as if lane 5 is going to take this way with a
yes, that's lane 4. A 1:37.29, a new top time for Yufan from Pack.
Yes, indeed.
Heading into the final heat of the 100 breast, the time to beat is 1:37.29.
And the current state record for the 100 breast for 10 and unders is 120.98.
120?
Yes.
No way. That's insane.
Yes, 120.
Everyone's in the water now. It is Max in lane 1 from Pack, Hubert from Rise in lane 2, Graham from FMC in lane 3, Wolfgang making his appearance from Wild in lane 4, Wesley from Fox in lane 5, Christian from Rise in lane 6, Aaron from PPD in lane 7, and Harvey from St. Charles in lane 8.
We've constantly seen Wolfgang over and over, just like LeBron. He's an all-time player. You can put him in any position at this point. See him in the breaststroke.
We already made the LeBron comparison. We need to find another like all around it. He's Bo Jackson out here. Can do it all.
What about
No.
No.
Coming at the 50 mark, it will be lane 7 with a 42.9. That's Aaron from PPD.
Who's that one guy who signed to who was on the Duke team?
I don't know who you're talking about. Caleb Wilson.
No.
On the Bulls. Can't wait for that.
Youngest player, basically LeBron. God.
Don't know who you're talking about. Murthy's making up people again. We come to the last 25 meters. It is tight. No one's pulling ahead.
Yes, indeed.
Lane 2, that's Hubert. Looks like he has a tiny edge over Graham in lane 3. We'll see who can pull this out. It looks like Hubert does have a tiny bit of water ahead. Oh my goodness.
That's right.
I can't tell. That might have been Hubert or it might have been Graham, but the time is off.
1:30 is not. Oh, Graham is celebrating. He's surprised. He doesn't know if he won or lost. He's in denial. He's in shock.
I wouldn't say denial. He either got first or second overall.
I would be pretty shocked in that case.
All right, that is the end of the 100-meter breaststroke. We will head into 50 free afterwards.
And I figured out the name. Cooper Flag.
Oh, Cooper Flag.
He did play for the Duke.
Yes, he did. And, sorry. They were testing it on the other side because we are now in the 50 free, which means we have to switch sides.
And so everyone finishes on the same side.
Yep, so we don't have to move timers and touch. Oh, wait, no, we already have touch pads on there. But like timers and stuff. And, yeah. After the 50s, we will have a break, and then we'll be back for the 2 medley relay.
I hope, yeah.
And heat 1 is in the water. In lane 3, it is Hannah from DDST. In lane 4, it's Juliet from Tyden. In lane 5, it's Scarlett from New Trier. It looks like Scarlett does have the lead there as we come in close contact with the wall, about 15 meters away.
We're going to see definitely the wall touched before someone else. Danny, just for reference, what do you think the 50 free state record is?
Don't know, but Scarlett just won a 37:26. That is the time to beat now.
That is the time to beat.
Heat 2 about to start.
You know the 50 free is the most watched event in all of Olympics?
I did know that. Surprised it's not the 800. All right, Heat 2 is underway. In lane 1, we have Joey from Coho. Lane 2 is Callista from NAC. Lane 3, Emmy from NAC. Lane 4, Audrey from PAC. Lane 5, Madison from YRRV. Lane 6, Kaylee from Mavs. Lane 7, Abby from HOSC. And lane 8, Yusra from Wild.
We're seeing lane 4 pulling in as the first lane right now. You can see that V shape taking form. Lane 5 and 4 racing for it. It's going to be between PAC and New Trier, but PAC is pulling away. I believe it is going to be PAC winning this race with a time of 35:10. That is the time to beat. That is a full 2 seconds from the past time. Congrats, Audrey Walgren.
What was it? 35:10. That's pretty fast. All right, we're about to start Heat 3 of 10.
Just for reference, 35:10 places her in Heat 7 of 10, ladies and gentlemen. What a place her.
All right, Heat 3 is underway. In lane 1, we have Mia from Academy. Lane 2 is Evelyn from Hickory Willow. Yes. Lane 3 is Melanie from PASS. Lane 4 is Olivia from Hinsdale Central. Lane 5 is Maze from Hinsdale Central. Lane 6 is Casey from Hinsdale Central. Lane 7 is Leia from GILS. And lane 8 is Claire from Hinsdale Central.
No lane 5, unfortunately, but we're seeing a big, massive lead from lanes 3 and 5. It looks like 7, actually. So, yeah, I think this is 7 or 3 is going to have to race.
I believe it's going to be 7. Those are 2 teammates, both from Hinsdale Central.
34:15, the new official.
I wouldn't say not official, but it is the time to beat.
Yeah, new official time to beat.
It's not official, though. Times are not official.
Sorry,
just because they're on the board. But that is the unofficial time to beat. About to start Heat 4, and it is underway with Alice in lane 1 from Sage, Emma from RMSC in lane 2, Lexi from KNCY in lane 3, Mackenzie from SPD in lane 4, lane 5 has Vivian from RA, lane 6 is Baron from FMC, lane 7 is Chloe from YDSC, and lane 8 is Bellamy from Academy.
We got to watch out for lane 4. He's pulling away, but lane 3 lane 3 is staying on top of her tail. She's slowing down a little bit. Lane 4 is speeding up.
We'll see who can close this one out in the last couple meters.
Well, lane 1 is on top too, but it might be lane 4 and then lane 1 after.
It actually kind of looks like lane 8.
Lane 4 was the first time of
35:48. Heat 5 about to start.
We're halfway there, ladies and gentlemen.
The White Sox are up 9-3.
Really? Nice.
Pretty proud.
Pretty proud, as you should be.
In lane 1, we have Abigail from GILS. Lane 2 is Rowan from T3. Lane 3 is Amelia from CPD. Lane 4 is Emily from the Mavs. Lane 5 is Victoria from Wild. Lane 6 is Violet from RMSC. Lane 7 is Luna from CPD. And lane 8 is Melody from St. Charles. Very tight coming across the 25-meter mark. It looks like it's a big competition between lane 4 and 7. 4 is Emily, lane 7 is Luna. We talked about Luna a little bit earlier,
yes, we did.
But it looks like Emily is going to take this one as she crushes that last couple meters. A final time of 34:56.
Now, unfortunately, not a new time to beat, but it's close enough. Really close.
A great race. Heat 6 about to start. And oh my goodness. And Heat 6 is in the water. Millie from Fox in lane 1. Nelly in lane 2 from SSC. Lane 3 is Tessa from HOSC. Lane 4 is Caitlin from CPD. Lane 5 is Lillian from YDSC. Lane 6 is Hania from Coho. Lane 7 is Haley from Neptunes. And lane 8 is Layla from New Trier.
You should just say like the names before the block starts because we can talk about the different three. And we're gonna see closing in with lane 4, time of 34:62. We are getting closer and closer to the time of the state record. It's 28, by the way.
We're not getting that close. 6 seconds is a lot of time in a race like this.
I hope so, yes. I believe so. And a 50 as short as this, yes, it is a lot of time, but we have seen consistent time drops so far, so.
And lane 7 is in the water. Nicoletta from FVFY in lane 1. Harper from Titan, lane 2. Addison from CWAC in lane 3. Lorelei from Fox in lane 4. Ema from CWAC in lane 5. Charlie from Raid in lane 6. Evelyn from St. Charles in lane 7. And Maddie from WAC in lane 8.
We're having lane 8 going off with the outside smoke. He's going insanely fast.
After this race, we will have a little guest star. Ethan Lorman is going to join us. Or I guess join me, or if he's going to step away for a minute. But this race looks like it's going to go to lane 8.
I'll be replaced after this.
It will be Maddie from WAC with a time of 33:46, a new top time. All right.
Wait, how long am I out for?
We're about to start Heat 8. Heat 8 is underway. In lane 1, it is Sydney from Hinsdale Central. Lane 2 is Madeline from PAC. Lane 3 is Erica from PAC. Lane 4 is Ella from PAWW. Lane 5 is Quinn from WAC. Lane 6 is Isla from Barrington. Lane 7 is Rose from RA. And lane 8 is Emma from St. Charles. Hi, Ethan.
What's up, Danny?
Excited to see some swimming.
Yeah?
This
What
is
event is this?
Huh? This is the 50 free. This is
Okay.
one of my friends, Ethan Lorman.
Yeah.
He's a breaststroker, so he probably should have been here for the 100
Yeah,
breast.
I saw a little bit of it on
you-
YouTube.
If he would have been here on time.
Yeah, I saw.
That race will go to lane 3 with a 33:21. That is Erica Braverman.
That's Adam's.
Re-
That's Adam's sister.
Yeah, we have a friend named Adam, swims at Rise. That's his sister that just won a 33:21. That is the new top time.
Wow.
Heat 9 about to
Pretty
start.
fast.
In lane 1, we have Addison from Bloomington Normal. In lane 2, we have Allie from WCS. Lane 3 is Evelyn from Rise. Lane 4 is Adriana from PAC. Lane 5 is Lydia from PPD. Lane 6 is Mariana from CPD. Lane 7 is Juliet from Mavs. Lane 8 is Ellison from FMC. We're seeing,
Yeah, lane 8.
yeah, lane 8, that is Ellison from FMC. But
Then we got lane 3 coming up too.
yeah, this is a very tight race. Wow, even lane 4 coming
wow,
up
lane 4 might come
right
out.
there. Let's see, the ending, it will go to lane 3, a 32:29.
Alright.
New top time as we head into the final heat.
Not bad. Really strong stroke from the outside lane.
Yeah, a little bit of
Wow.
outside smoke there as
Yeah.
lane 8 won a 32:94. That was Ellison from FMC. Heat 10 underway. It is Sydney from Hensdale Central in lane 1, Lola from SPY in lane 2, Megan from Vernon Hills in lane 3, Annie from PAC in lane 4, Maddie from Hensdale Central in lane 5, Angel from Arlington Alligators in lane 6, Avery from FMC in lane 7, and Olivia Dinners from GLC. This is a tight race
Lane
as we
4
come to the
coming
last
out
15
strong.
meters.
Really strong stroke from lane 4.
Bit of swinging from lane 4. That is Annie. But we'll see how this race ends up. It looks like she's going to take it. A new top time, and looks like the state champ. A 30.74 for Annie. Quite the race.
Wow. What a great swim for her.
That looks like it's going to be the
Is that the best
state
time?
champ. I believe so. Yeah,
Okay.
it is. Drop of like 0.3.
Really good stroke on that finish. Really powerful. Dug really deep on that.
That's what you want in a 50 like that. We're about to start heat 1 of the boys. It is Alan in lane 2 from SPD, Leo in lane 3 from HVAC, Craig in lane 5 from SAMK, and Parker from Core in lane 6. And Ethan has hopped off the mic. Maruthi is back with us.
Yes, because I'm a sprinter, and I realized that I would be good at sprinting. And
You're okay. In lane 2 we have, or lane 3 we have Alan. Alan is gonna take this 8-year-old.
Alan is having a really short stroke that helps him a lot in the long run, but this is gonna help him win this race right now with a long, faster kick probably.
A 35.65.
That is the new time to beat.
Well, it's the first heat, so yes.
Just for reference, the state record is a 29.04. Not too shabby, Alan, not too shabby.
About to start heat 2. And this one, in lane 1, we will have Colin from HUSC. Lane 2 is Abel from Swift. Lane 3 is Robin from PAWW. Lane 4 is Ace from Mavs. Lane 5 is Owen from YWFF. Lane 6 is Matthew from HOSC. Lane 7 is Bo from Olympia or Olympic. And then lane 8 is Michael from Academy.
We're having a really nice race for lane 4 and 5 and 6.
Yeah,
They're
lane
all
6
really
has a really
back-to-back.
nice stroke.
Typically, lane 6 is a slower stroke, but you have the type of stroke you want to see is between 4. That's what you want to finish with, and I think lane 4 is going to get
Yeah,
this.
lane 4 with a time of 34.65.
New time to beat.
Yep.
We're starting heat 3 of the boys right now. Yeah, and
all right, in lane 1, we have Mintao from Mavs. Lane 2 is Matt from M3A. Lane 3 is Henry from Nutrir. Lane 4 is Logan from Rise. Lane 5 is Timothy from CWAC. Lane 6 is Roland from SPY. Lane 7 is Emmett from CWAC. And lane 8 is Grayson from HOSC.
we're having a great start from lane 4 and
That is
5.
Logan Cremieux. That is one of our coach's sons.
Yeah, but like look at lane 5, look at 7 as well. They had a great start. Him and
Yeah,
Logan
this looks like a little bit of outside smoke. It looks like lane 7 is going to take it. A 34.3, new top time. We're on the final page of the heat sheet now, as heat 4 will start momentarily.
Heat 4 of 8.
In lane 1 for this race, we will have Daniel from CPD. In lane 2, we have Mason from SST. Lane 3 is Jack from NAC. Lane 4 is Dev from Fox. Lane 5 is Nathan from Mavs. Lane 6 is Ben from Lincoln Way. Lane 7 is Jack from CWAC. And lane 8 is Maddox from Bloomington Normal.
Lane 7 has that amazing breakout speed, and he's kicking as hard as he can. He's using those legs, he's using those arms. That's no breath, he took one breath right before that midway point. That's gonna probably cost him where lane 4 is sending it now. But can lane 7 hold it on? Can he put that head down, finish where he wants? He wants that probably second place. He'll probably have to fight for it. But lane 4 is gonna take this.
Lane 4 with a time, oh yeah, lane 5 with a time of 34.00. New top time. Nathan Lintao from Mavs.
We've seen Nathan before, we've seen him again.
Heat 5 will start in a second. In lane 1, we will have Adam from Nutrir. Lane 2 is Quinn from CWAC. Lane 3 is Christopher from Fox. Lane 4 is Trace from Rise. Lane 5 is Babatunde from Coho. 6 is Alex from PAWW. Lane 7 is Eric from HOSC. And lane 8 is Wes from GSC.
Great starts from everyone actually, but lane 4 and 5 had by far the best underwaters. And they're racing each other. I think Rapkin's gonna take this win. He's been consistently winning.
Look at lane 7. Lane 7 giving Trace a rap for his money. That's Eric.
Actually, Rapkin's kind of crossing over a little bit, but that might not cost him.
A little bit of a gallop here at the end for Trace. He's going to take this one with a 33.77.
That is a new top time.
Quite the swim by Trace.
Trace has been consistently going best times and winning all of his races recently.
I asked him if I could draw a smiley face on his forehead earlier, and he said no. I was sad. In lane 1 for this heat, we have Vivin from PAC. Lane 2 is Aaron from Hinsdale Central. Lane 3 is Alvin from FMC. Lane 4 is going to be Liam from Mavs. Lane 5 is Braden from Hickory Willow. Lane 6 is Teddy from FMC. Lane 7 is Matthew from PAC. And lane 8 is Thomas from Fox.
Honestly, lane 2 had a great breakout. I'm going to have to see the breakout on the others, but lane 7 is currently winning.
That's lane 5.
Lane 6 and 7 are fighting for each other. Lane 5 is winning, though, yes. He's already won a lot of good other events right now. That suit is very recognizable because it stands out.
That is Braden from Hickory Willow. Quite the race there, a 32-4.
32-4. He beat the last previous time by a whole 1 second. That is hard to do in the 50 free.
Yep. I mean, but Trace is only 9. And he had the top time in that last race. That's pretty sweet.
That is sweet.
Now we will have Heat 7, which will feature in lane 1 Amir from CPD. In lane 2, Owen from YDSC. Lane 3 is Joseph from FMC. Lane 4 is Leo from CPD. Lane 5 is Hubert from Rise. Lane 6 is Kian from Lincoln Way. Lane 7 is Max from PAC. And lane 8 is Nolan Iwa from Jets.
So we're seeing a fast start from Nolan Iwa. The outside smoke is really real here. You see the breakout and stroke rate being really fast.
We're also seeing lane 2, that is Owen. Or no, that's actually lane 3 is Joseph.
You're seeing that kick slow down a little bit at the end of the 50, which you don't want to do, but I believe lane 2 will have this as they're trying to finish on the wall.
That's lane 3. That's Joseph in lane 3.
Lane 3, sorry, yes.
Wow,
lane
it'll actually
one.
go to lane 1. Amir with a 31.72. Sorry if we missed that, folks. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. Anything
smoke.
in lane 1.
That is almost
heading into
record.
the final heat. The time to beat is 31.72.
Anything sub 30 is state record almost.
We'll see if someone breaks it. 30. In lane 1, we have Nathan from FMC. Lane 2 is Bennett from Bloomington Normal. Lane 3 is Easton from Barrington. Lane 4 is Sealam from Fox. Lane 5 is Ray from HPAC. Lane 6 is Parker from Fox. Lane 7 is Christian from Rise. And lane 8 is Matthias from SSC.
We're seeing some really fast swings here. We're out really fast. Lane 4 and 5 are fighting for that. Lane 5's kind of
last 15 meters. It's tight between those two.
Lane 4 and 5 got a semi-gallop going on, but lane 3 is coming in with that fast stroke. Maybe that's going to help him. 29 is done. 30 point might be the
30.95. That will be Sealam, or sorry, Ray from HPAC.
He's hitting that Sully. He's surprised. He's proud. He's happy with that. He should be. That is one heck of a time.
All right. That is the end of the 50 free, which means we will have an awards break. We will be back with the 2 medley relay shortly.
State record is 29.04. That guy almost went it.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, coming into the finish for Butterfly, it will be PAWW as the first one's in the water. A 35.85 for that split. As they're going to try and hold on to this lead as we go to the final like 25 meters or so. PAWW first to cross that line. She is zooming down the pool, down to the last 15 meters. PAWW is going to take this heat of the relay. Quite the race there. A time of 2:43.94. We're going to start the heat 2, obviously at the conclusion of heat 1. Just waiting on NASA to finish their relay. Heat 2 about to be in the water. In lane 1, we will have the NASA A relay. In lane 2 will be the Fox B relay. In lane 3 will be the RMSC A relay. In lane 4 will be the FMC B relay. In lane 5 will be the Arlington Alligators A relay. In lane 6 it will be the GSC A relay. In lane 7 will be the St. Charles B relay. And then in lane 8 will be the Coho relay. Coho A relay. You know Arlington Alligators is my local team.
Actually?
Yeah, because they're Arlingtonians.
Yeah. Lane 2 is going to take a strong, lane 2 is going to take an extremely strong lead in this right now.
That is the Fox B relay out to a commanding start.
They're moving up fast. They want this race as bad. Lane 1 is on top of them right now. They are racing lane 1, lane 2, lane 1, lane 2. It's going to be hard. It's going to be up to the flyer to move up positions right now.
Or the breaststroker or the freestyler.
Well, in a relay, right, typically the lead falls on top of the breaststroker and
that
the
will
flyer.
Be Fox with the lead right now at 42.11. For that split, not far behind was NASA with a 42.48. Or, yes, 42.48. Now it looks like NASA is going to take the lead over Fox. Who could have predicted that?
Yeah.
I did. NASA is in the lead here, coming into the final 15 of this breaststroke. NASA will be the first to finish that breaststroke, a split of 45.90, as they are the first ones in the water for Butterfly. We'll see if they can maintain this lead. Not far behind them is FMC's B relay in lane 4. Fox really fell off during that breaststroke split.
Yeah.
NASA will be the first to finish the Butterfly. About 2 or 3 body lengths ahead. Oh.
Yeah, it's up to the the freestyle now.
That looked like a false start.
But no hands were raised yet. I do not think so, maybe.
Yeah, so it looks like NASA's gonna come away with this. Unless lane 6, that is GSC, can come back.
A massive lead for NASA right now. They are moving up in the water. It's hard to see us in lane 1 because we are so far up ahead, but I believe NASA takes this massive W.
It is massive. You know what else is massive?
Low Chipperfield.
241.89 for NASA. They will have the time to beat going into these final 2 heats of relays. In this relay, we will have lane 1 occupied by Nuke's Rear in their A relay. Lane 2 will be the Mavericks A relay. Lane 3 will be the St. Charles Swim Team A relay. Lane 4 will be the Fox A relay. Lane 5 will be the CWAC A relay. Lane 6 is the Academy A relay. Lane 7 is the Bloomington Normal A relay. And then lane 8 is the Mavs B relay. 2 Mavs relays in this heat.
It'll be nice to see this race.
That it will. And they are off in heat 3.
Backstroke is pulling off strong for lane 5 right now. They're going at it. A little weak start for lane 4. They had but they're pulling back. Oh my lord, I have never seen such a strong comeback after the breakout. They're coming back. Lanes 3 and 4 are fighting for first right now. It's going to be all up to the backstroker and breaststroker. You're watching lanes 7 and 8 right now.
Because that's a tight race right there between the two of them. But it does look like lane 4 is going to be in the lead heading into the breaststroke.
After a good fight, lane 3 put up. It's going to be up to the breaststroke and flyers to pull this one back.
Lane 3 with a split of 41-25. That is the top split in this heat.
Followed by lane 1 with a 41-6-3. Natatorium is hanging on by a thread. They need the second place, first place to get this win. They're coming up, they're coming up. It's a shoot. 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 That's all you gotta do. Keep on shooting.
Yeah, lane 7 starting to pull ahead. Kind of surprising. I think they were kind of on the outside of that first 50, but I guess they came all the way back. What a great split from their breaststroker. It's going to be between them and lane 3 for who's going to be the first in the water. It is going to be lane 7 with a 43-49 split.
Nice comeback from from the last split. This is going to be a tough race to watch.
I think it's great to watch as lane 7 remains in the lead. That is Bloomington Normal. They might be getting caught. Lane 4 is Fox, and then lane 3 St. Charles.
Fox and Bloomington are right next to each other, aren't they, Danny?
Yeah.
Current time to beat is a 2:14.84 held.
2:41.84.
2:41. Sorry, I'm reading this wrong because your paper's near your side.
First in the water is going to be St. Charles with a split of 37.56 on the fly.
Very fast time. It's now up to the freestylers to bring this back home. Oh my goodness.
The race is between St. Charles and Fox as we hit the 25-meter mark. They're tight.
Fox
has the lead.
That head is down. That jump.
15 meters to go. Fox is going to most likely pull it off.
She's got the bounce of the free in, but if she doesn't have her head down, she could lose this right now. It's all about that finish.
That will be the new top time, 2:38.96. We'll see if anyone can beat that in this final heat. About to start heat 4 of 4. Final heat of this.
Yes,
this will be the last girls swim of the meet.
Yes. Hinsdale Central's up and FMC, Patriots.
Yeah, it's going to be lane 1 is PPD in their A relay. Lane 2 is Hinsdale Central's B. Lane 3 is actually also Hinsdale Central, but they're A relay. Lane 4 is FMC's A relay. Lane 5 is PAX A. Lane 6 is PAX B. Lane 7 is Rise's A, and then lane 8 is CPD's A.
So we're going to see some nice races between FMC and PAC then, because they are racing 2 of their own heats.
That is actually Hinsdale Central and PAC.
Hinsdale Centrals, yeah, sorry.
It is actually right now between Hinsdale Central's A relay and PAC's A relay, as those are lanes 3 and 5. Looks like Hinsdale Central is actually going to be leading heading into the butterfly, or breaststroke.
They did have a really strong backstroker who won the 50 back, and she's doing it again. So we might see a really strong flyer from her team right now.
First in the butterfly will be Hinsdale Central's A relay. That was a split of 35-31.
It's coming close to his 36-31 from lane 5. A little weak start for lane 1, but it works well as long as the breakout works. Oh, breaststroke is being caught up right now.
Yeah, the FMCA relay coming out of nowhere to really counter PAC and Hinsdale Central.
If you don't, I think she was the same one who won the 50 breaststroke yesterday.
I believe that is.
Danny,
I believe that is Nora Lynn.
This is some Michael Phelps work we're seeing right here. The comeback is absolutely.
Phelps is in the water. More like Nora Lynn's in the water as they're going to take the lead heading into butterfly.
38-1-2. Very fast.
That's an insane split. Oh my goodness.
FMC's taking the lead with Fly, and they keep on pulling away. They are not wanting to give this lead up to anyone.
That was an insane split.
Exactly, 38.
Oh my goodness, 38.
That was as fast as the backstroke split.
That's faster than Ethan Lorman. Pack has really caught up. This second half of this fly has been killer for Pack.
They have a really strong butterfly, if you don't recall. She actually won the 50 fly.
Pack is going to be the first ones in the water on the free. FMC right behind them, and Hinsdale Central behind them. Pack is going to try and hold on.
Pack has to hold on to this win. FMC might have to push it a little bit farther, but Pack just has that massive lead that really helps you in 50 free.
Pack does have a great lead as we're heading to the final 20 or so meters. It looks like Pack is going to take this. Really, what's the word?
Is that
volatile race, if I do say so.
Lane 3 is, I believe,
Hinsdale Central.
Hinsdale Central, yes. Hinsdale Central is
Oh my goodness, they're gonna pass FMC.
2:25.
Hinsdale Central finishes with a 2:28.67.
That is really good time. I would that is a time to split. That is a time to beat.
Pack
really
wins the 2 medley relay for the girls.
Unofficially, yes.
Yes. We will start the boys 10 and under 200 medley relay.
Only 3 heats?
Yeah, there are 3 heats in it.
Unfortunately, truly.
Truly to our dismay. In lane 1, we will have the Lincoln Way A relay. Lane 2 will be the Coho A relay. Lane 3 will be the GSC A relay. Lane 4 will be the Academy A relay. Lane 6 will be the Pack B. Lane 6 will be the Jets A relay. And then lane 7 will be the Mavs B relay.
Indeed. I think they're going to
Indubitably.
I think this is going to be a good, fast races here, Danny. Some really fast races.
I agree. And we are in the water for heat 1.
Just for reference, the 50 back record right now, state record is a 33.43.
It looks like it is currently Pack
in the lead.
They're in lane 5.
They have lane 2 has a tall backstroke. No, I think that's lane 5 as well. They have a really tall backstroker. You can see him almost pushing his head back. He's trying to gallop as he goes into backstroke.
We will head into breaststroke after this. I believe it will be Pack in the lead. Pack leading the pack, actually, at the end of the breaststroke.
Indeed.
Never mind. What a finish from lane 1. That is Lincoln Way. A 40.56. They're the first ones in the water. I stand corrected.
Yes, indeed. Pack is slowly pulling up to its first place right now. In lead right now is Pack. They're trying to pull. This breaststroke is phenomenal.
It's actually really tight between them and Lincoln Way. It looks like Pack does have the slight advantage heading into this last 15 meters of the breaststroke.
Yes.
Never mind. Lincoln Way is starting to pass.
They're trying to pull, yeah. Pack is dying out real quick. Maybe they have to bring it back in the fly, which is going to be hard to do without a strong relay
Lincoln Way is going to take the lead again. Really a second half finish for that breaststroke. Lincoln Way in the lead still, heading into the butterfly.
Pack lifted its head up a little bit early on that fly, but Lincoln Way is going to have to push. A lot more. They're really close right now. The free is all what makes it or takes it in this. Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, it looks like Lincoln Way is actually pulling really far ahead.
Yes, this fly has really helped them. Is this Lincoln Way's A relay?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, look at the race between these two swimmers. They're close and close, neck and
Lincoln
neck.
Way looks like they will hold on and take this race.
The race for second and third is just as hard right now because they are trying to fight.
Not really, it kind of looks like Pack is just going to cruise to a second place finish. Lincoln Way will take it. The battle for third, however, is going to be a tight one.
I believe it's lane 2 right now who's going to win the third
That is
place.
lane 3.
3, sorry.
That is Glenbrook South, or Glenbrook Swim Club.
Yes.
Yeah, but Lincoln Way with a time of 2:40.49. That is the time to beat heading into the second heat as Pack finishes with a 2:48.65.
Just for reference, the 2 medley record is a 2:19.65 for boys. It's held by Jaden Hellman, Colin Zhang, Diego Rosero, Miles Parker, and it was set in 2016 by Pack.
Heat 2 will commence in a second. It will include in lane 1 New Trier's A relay. In lane 2 will be CWAC's B relay. In lane 3 will be the St. Charles A relay. In lane 4 will be the CPD A relay. In lane 5 it will be the NASA A relay. In lane 6 the Hinsdale Central A relay. In 7 the HPAC A relay. And in lane 8 the Fox B. We'll see if anyone can beat that time of 2:40.49 set by Lincoln Way. No one's really pulling ahead yet. Kind of tight heading up to the 25-meter mark. It's really between New Trier, Hinsdale Central, Hinsdale Central and then NASA there in lane 5. Those are the 3 most ahead. It will look like New Trier is actually going to be in the lead heading into breaststroke. It will be New Trier with a time of 39.25 as they head into breaststroke with the lead. But it looks like New Trier is actually losing that lead. In lane 5, we have NASA taking the lead heading into butterfly. It's between them and New Trier. New Trier and NASA up there competing for first. As heading into the butterfly, it will be NASA that took the lead there. A pretty nice split of 46.90. And then, New Trier's right behind them with a 48.02 heading into butterfly. NASA remains in the lead as they hit the 15-meter mark, but New Trier is not far behind, less than half a body length. NASA remains in the lead as they hit the 25-meter mark.
We're seeing an interesting race right now. We're going to see lane 4 and lane 1 going as fast as they can. I think it's going to be an easy win, you know?
I mean, I would assume they're going as fast as they can, but NASA will remain in the lead as they head into freestyle. Pretty nice start there. 35.8 was that split. 35.3 was the split for lane 5, which is
really fast.
Wow,
yes.
I've been misspeaking this entire time. Lane 5 is actually, lane 5 is wild. It's actually been CPD in the lead this entire time. I mixed them up. CPD will take this relay pretty easily.
I believe so. They're coming into the wall with a time of 2:35-ish, I'm assuming.
2:36.13 is now the time to beat CPD. Quite the race. Heading into the final heat of relays and the final race of the day. I guess of the meet too.
Yep.
Drop. In this heat, we will see the Mavs A relay in lane 1. In lane 2, it will be the FMC B relay. Lane 3 will be the Fox A relay. Lane 4 will be the PAC A relay. Lane 5 will be the FMC A relay. Lane 6 will be the Rise A relay. Lane 7 will be the HOSC A relay. And then lane 8 will be the CWAC A relay.
A lot of good swimmers here. A lot of people who won the 50s right now. Amazing starts from everyone right now. We're going, gotta give it to lane 7 right now. They're lane 7 and 6. They're holding off their lead and they're moving. Lane 5 realizing that they use the breakout. They're kicking as hard as they can. They're going for it. I think you have to give it to lane 7 and 1 and 5. They're all racing for that first spot. I believe it's going to be a really fast time by the time they hit the wall. Got to be careful on that turn and start right now.
It does look like it will be PAC in the lead there in lane 4. Never mind. It is lane 6.
38.27 for a 50
That
back.
is Rise. The Rise A relay out to a lead breaststroke. However, looks like PAC
is slowly
maybe able to take out the lead.
Unless Rise holds on to this. They're not doing too bad and doing too shabby either.
Yeah, they're the first across the 25-meter mark on the breaststroke.
They're holding on to that lead. They do not want PAC to get near them. They will possibly win this.
Just about half a body length ahead as we head to the final 15.
Rise is slowing down just a bit. They might need this a little up. They need to pick it up the pace to finish for that fly. It's up to our flyers and our freestylers now once they hit it. I believe
That it is.
I believe behind the block for freestyle is
Rise is the
Rapkin.
first in the water with a 41-1.
Impressive time, really impressive time, honestly. But fly for Pack is helping them so much.
Pack will, it looks like they're gonna take the lead.
I know you're tired, Rise. Come on, keep it up.
It's a 50.
They've had a long day, Danny. The guy has swam
Pack
most
takes
of
the
time.
lead hanging into the final 15 of the butterfly. Rise is gonna have to make a comeback on the free if they wanna win this. I don't believe they will, unfortunately.
That freestyle is gonna have to help him a lot. Frank from our freestyle has to go.
Frank?
Oh, sorry, Rapkin has to go.
Who is Frank? Anyway, Pack remains in the lead. I believe that is Trace out there for Rise. He's getting caught up to by
He's
the
getting
FMC
hunted.
relay there in lane 5.
Lane 3 is also catching up ever so slowly.
Come on, Trace.
Come on, Trace, finish that race. Finish that race, Trace. We're having lane 3. Oh my God, the race for second is on the line.
Pack will win it. A final time of 22:29.18. Rise second with a
place,
2:32.14.
That is a second place win for Rise.
Unfortunately, that will be the final race of the meet. We'd like to thank all of our volunteers, all the officials, parents, coaches, our crew up here for making this possible.
Yep.
We saw great swimming all around. Thank you. I'm Danny Arce, and that was Maruthi Kavuri, and we're thanking you guys for tuning in.
Thanks for coming in, guys.